Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're doing another. We're gonna try to get pop culture here to Arizona here. So I'll be selling shots again, $10 for the good stuff. And if you guys want to see me puke, I'll take a shot at Dewars. Dewars there. I'll put it on the show for you there. And hey, Resolute, hey Pop, how's it going there? Yeah. So I gotta say, though, while we're waiting for people to come in and stuff, there, been actually watching a new show. It's actually been pretty decent, though. It's called Justified. Yeah, it's about what the hell's his name? They got this this U.S. Marshal there. He he ends up getting transferred back to his home city in Kentucky, I believe. It's been a couple days since I watched it, so some of the details are a little fuzzy. And it's just following a course of his cases and all that. And basically, he has to justify all his damn actions and stuff. It's actually been a pretty decent watch. The only problem with that show that I see right now is been trying to find one, Germ, but I haven't been able to get out to Sioux Falls. I don't know anybody in town who actually has a shot caller there, so no, but yeah, it's kind of has a feeling like a modern day Walker, but only this guy's a little bit more off the cuff, you know. Like he gets the job done, but his lawyers don't like him. Let's put it that way. Or what's the office that does the internal investigations? They don't like him either. So overall, oh, it's a pretty good show. Oh, sorry, I had a message there, and I do not have high hopes. Also, I watched the new Strange New Worlds. I had a, it's one of those. I want to like it. I really, really do want to like it. I liked the last season pretty good there, but this first episode of Strange New Worlds, I want to like it, but I also want to give it a fuck you out of 10. Just because I agree with everything Bird was saying on that. And since when can the fucking Enterprise do a goddamn barrel roll in a freaking dense answer field while dodging torpedoes? That'd be blowing holes in the goddamn hull. There. So, um, oh, I do got the link in here, Jeremy, if you want to come up. I know, PvP said he'll stop by here in a little bit. So, yeah. If you guys got any show recommendations, put them in the chat there. I need some more stuff to watch. I'm catching up on my stuff on my YouTube there. Of course, I might. Uh, oh, nice. What you having for dinner, Jerm? Yeah, we ended up having the reason we're streaming so late. We had a good thing I did can't. I did decide to do this instead of the Waltons because it's Summerfest here. I don't know if you guys in the cities have like your town celebrations, but basically we have our town celebration. Tonight was family fun night in the park. They had inflatables for the kids, fire truck rides, pork burgers, walking tacos, ice cream sundaes, hot dogs, and they had like the little fish pond. They had slushies. The ecology bus was there. There, all kinds of fun. Everything for something for everybody. The ecology bus is always interesting to go through. You can learn about the nature and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. And welcome, Scurvy Preventer. Welcome, welcome. He says, "Hey, Pop. Hey, Germ. Hey, Gorilla. Welcome, welcome." He says, "Pop, are you recovering okay?" Well, they didn't take his sense of humor out yet, so there's that. And he says, "I just saw your peanut butter dog video, girl. I gotta say, I was very, very hesitant to go and eat it, but I gotta say, it was fucking amazing." So they got the guys humping out in the middle of the street in front of the kiddies there. Gotcha. And Resolute says, "Hey, skirt to scurvy." So, yeah. Yeah, and Pop says, "Hey, to scurvy. Good to see ya." But no, yeah, they had a little bit of everything for everybody out in the park and all that. One got his first fire truck ride. He got to ride the little train thing that some guy has with the mower attached and stuff. So it's always a lot. It's always a lot of fun going up there. So yeah, I didn't really have much planned out to talk about tonight. So what do you guys want to talk about? Just a sec. All right. So Limit says, "Very good to see you, Pop, too." And welcome, PvP. Welcome, welcome. And PvP says, "Hey, guys. I do got the link for Pop's GoFundMe in the chat there, or in the description. I will also put that in the live chat." Oh, PvP, you always got something to talk about. Or unless you're like me, you just need someone to bounce off of. That's my issue. I was seeming like I need someone to bounce off of. So, yep, I'm still selling shots here. So, maybe I should maybe. And hey, Connie Cleary, welcome, welcome. We're just doing a fundraiser here, Connie. If you want to come up and chat, you're more than welcome. There, I got the link at the top of the chat. I should pin that one. Let's see. Let's see. It's easier for to do from the phone. And PvP says, "Kind of tired. I'll pop in if anyone else is into talking. I had a tough week though, not nearly as tough as pop." Oh yeah, I know that week. Like today, we had bum rush through some orders because they finally got the thing through, parts through that we need. There we go. All right, Connie said, "Well, so, yeah, and Scurvy Preventer here says, Pop, it's awesome to have you here, and just to know you're all right." Yeah, Pop says hello to Connie. She goes, "Give me a few." All right, Connie. And she says hello. And here we go. We got Germ.
How you doing?
I'm doing. It's been kind of a bit of a day, but nothing to complain about.
Not too bad. That's good.
Yeah. So, hey, we are up to 6 people watching there. Nice.
Yeah.
And welcome to the lurkers out there. Uh, so yeah, I figured we could put off the waltzes one for a week there because I totally forgot about I totally forgot about Family Fun Night anyhow. So it's kind of good we did put it off.
Yeah. Forgot what episode we're supposed to watch anymore.
The Easter one. We're at the very end of the season. There's that Easter two-parter.
Okay.
Yeah, so. But I think we'll split them up because I don't think I'll have time next week to watch 2 episodes.
Yeah, you'd have to split them up, being the season finale and the kickoff.
Yeah. Yeah, cause yeah, that's 2 episodes, and then not only that, that's in our. If we do it at our normal pace, we could maybe get it through an hour and a half, but it'd be probably more like 2.5 hours.
Probably. That helps
Yeah,
build suspense.
yeah, yeah. And BBB says, "So glad Pop got through the surgery okay." And Scurvy here says, "I know it's not over, Pop, but it looks like surgery went okay. We're kind of over the hump." And Scurvy here puts in the link for his chat there. Come on, guys! I got the shot glasses here waiting for you. We can put on one hell of a show. And
Yeah,
I
let's
don't.
get Gorilla so fucked up he doesn't remember anything until Sunday.
Oh, come on! I get to see my kid tomorrow, but no, but yeah, I got the Dewars here. Turns out that I do not. The Dewars and me do not get along. He goes, yes, Lemon. Lemon says, I have a shot of scotch. Wonder if I should slab it Jill style. uh, I'm still selling her face reveal timestamp. Uh, that's awfully
Yeah,
nice. Uh, Bird was kind of surprised. I didn't think. He probably didn't think I'd actually give him the actual timestamp. Well, nope. I gave him the timestamp of the one when she slammed 3 shots. Let's have grill so Drake eats peanut butter hot dogs. Sadly, limit that was sober for that one because I'm pretty sure. What's his face? The new fucking chief would have probably arrested me. Uh, what's his face? I can't even think of his name now. We got a new chief of police. I haven't even bothered learning his name. Hey, Kapla, bird! Kapla!
hey, Bird. You got the good one, Bird.
Yeah, you got the nice long one. There's a sec. She did take 2 more shots right before I went to bed. I could get you that, no problem. But it's basically the same thing. She only revealed it to take shots, and she cut herself off after 5. She wasn't gonna be like me and go until you black out.
But considering that wasn't just the regular shot glass she had, she was probably drinking doubles.
That looked like a small one to me. Here, I'll
Yeah,
find out.
she is extraordinarily small woman. Unless she's like 5 foot nothing, that's a double glass.
All right. Oh wait, I already deleted that stream. Yeah, hey, has your YouTube been screwing up where it doesn't show you how much of a stream you've watched?
It's done that before, yeah.
Okay, mine's been doing that lately. For some reason, it will not tell me how much I've actually watched there. All right, I got it in front. She'll hold. She's holding it up. She has a nice mic on her thing, though. No, that's just a regular shot glass. That's a regular shot glass. Oh,
Well, she must be pretty small because that
no,
glass looks big compared to
no,
her.
No, it's about the same size as like when I do it. So
Yeah, that looks like a normal size shot glass, but in her hands it looked like is a solo cup.
well, she might have small hands. And Pop says, "Kaplabber, Prif. I hope you're doing well." Limit says there was another time I saw, but I haven't known her as long as a lot of you, so I probably haven't seen them all. May they raise dollars for a good cause. That's the first time I've actually seen her face. She said she did it one other time on what was it, Loki's channel or was it Midnight
Uh,
Edge?
she's done it on, I think, her own channel before. I don't remember when, but I have seen her before.
I have
It's quite
not
some
though.
time ago.
Yeah, it had to have been a long time ago. It's so rare we're able to sell it. All right. All right. Yeah. So, where are you watching tomorrow?
Extreme Dinosaurs.
Extreme Dinosaurs. Okay. Yeah, I got a jam-packed day tomorrow too. I'll I'll be able to swing in and say hi, but I'm going to my sister's in the morning, hanging out with the family. Then about 1 o'clock, I got to run the kid over to the parade so he can march in the parade with Cub Scouts. Then go back to my sister's there and hang out with the family. And he says Jerilla Paddle. Jermilla Paddle. Alright. So uh so yeah, this whole month's dinosaur themed, ain't it?
Yeah.
Then we said for August we're doing the. That's gonna be a fun one though for August. Songs that were made into movies.
I
I
think
still
it'd
can't believe that
be a very, very prolific category to have to go
prolific.
through. You have a lot of choices.
Yeah. Oh well, I thought I picked out for. I know I wanted to see the Harper Valley PTA because that's a. I don't care if it's sung by a woman. It's a good song. I don't know. That make me sound sexist? Well,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to see Bohemian Rhapsody there, so we got that. I thought North to
Just a note
Alaska.
on that, that may not be as accurate as they like to claim.
Okay.
It's sort of like most of the music based stuff. They tend to sensationalize certain aspects of their lives and relationships with bandmates.
Okay. Then I thought North to Alaska would be pretty good. The old Johnny Horton song. There. Then PvP says, at Pop Culture Curator. Hi, Pop. Good to see you through surgery. Okay. No, but for September they're this would be a fun one, but this would be more up your alley there, Germ. Great movies whose sequels suck.
That'd be pretty much all of them.
No, like my perfect example, Smokey and the Bandit. I own all three of
Well,
them.
they did get progressively worse.
Well, see, the first one was good. The second one was okay, kind of a repeat though. Then the third one sucked so bad it almost wrecked the first one for me.
Did
And
Burt,
yes, oops, keep going.
they even get the cast back for that?
Burt Reynolds did not come back for the third one.
I thought they got rid of everybody. Him, the I forget what his name, the truck driver. They got
Snowy?
rid of.
Snowball?
Yeah,
No, he was in it. He took over the starring role. Yeah, he took over the. Yeah, he took over the starring role.
that shows how much I remember that. It's probably the '90s the last time I saw that.
Oh yeah, it freaking it sucked.
After you do that, you should balance it out with film franchises where the sequel was better than the first one.
Okay, okay, that works. So yeah, no, but we'd only show the first movie. So it'd be like the first one would be the original Smokey and the Bandit, then like the and then like well, we already did the Iron Eagle movies.
Yeah. But I'd think you'd have to go with the bad sequel in that situation. Everyone knows Smokey and the Bandit, but how many people actually remember or saw Smokey and the Bandit 3?
Oh, then might as well do all three of them. That, and Pop says thanks to PvP. Oh, he said. Oh, Lemon says, please donate to help Pop move to Arizona to keep a roof over his head and his dogs. Yes, yes, yes. We got it right. Yeah, we got the link right there for him. I got, I got the alcohol. Come on, guys! If you guys want to see me puking, here's the scotch. That's not very smooth. All right. And PvP says, never been a fan of sequels. They generally suck. I mean, suck, I meant, not sick. Describes it too. And he's laughing. And Lim says, sequels make PvP sick. Well, not necessarily. Some sequels are pretty good. Like, I like the Super Troopers and Super Troopers 2. Well, we're still going to watch Crystal Skull because it is Indiana Jones month. Then Lim says, I slammed that shot. Jill inspired me. All right. So, Lemon, what you got to do is on Tuesday, you're gonna have to yell at Jill or chat. Go, it's her fault that you got a hangover. Just tell her that. They got me real fun. Remakes would be a topic too. They are usually awful. LOL. We're not necessarily going for awful, but we're looking for something. Ideas for stuff to watch. So, oh, sorry, got a message.
I think maybe sticking to a theme of stuff you haven't seen before because your reaction is one of the things that help move along the commentary.
And PvP says Empire Strikes Back as a sequel is one I like more than Star Wars.
I
Oh,
think everyone would
oh,
agree with that.
so, okay. Oh yeah, Empire Strikes Back was pretty good. Return of the Jedi was alright. I never had the same problem with the prequels that everybody else had.
It's mainly episode 1 that people have a problem with.
Yeah, because the Clone Wars was pretty good, and Revenge of the Sith wasn't too bad.
Yeah. People like to just remember it wrong, basically, because there are some real bad dialogue scenes in episode 1. They got cut way down in episode 2. It's mainly just Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman, who had absolutely zero chemistry, but no one on this earth has chemistry with Natalie Portman, so it wasn't really his fault.
Huh. Wait, Natalie's a girl, a man?
No, Natalie Portman, Padme
Yeah,
Amidala.
yeah. Oh, you just said he though. That's why I was like wondering. Wait, that's a he?
Yeah,
His parents
it
fuck.
was
His,
it
his
wasn't
parents fuck.
he Hayden Christensen's fault that there was no chemistry. It was all on
Oh,
Natalie Portman's side.
oh, okay, okay. Now I got you. I got you. For a second, I thought you said Natalie Portman was a he. I was like, wait, that's a he. Did their parents fucking hate him, or are they one of those fucking Rainbow Mafia lunatics?
Well, she certainly does support that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
but there's times where I would doubt that she's even human. She's more like a mannequin.
Oh yeah, she was kind of a doll. Yeah, like with her, it almost seemed like she was reading off a teleprompter when she was playing the freaking Naboo Queen
Yeah.
or the Queen. That was a little point. It almost seemed like she was reading from a teleprompter. And Scurvy says, "I'll have to take responsibility for my own hangovers, but sure, I'll yell at her anyhow. Come on, Scurvy, you gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun. That's the whole point. Uh, I was having fun in their chat today too. They're, and what about Kindergarten 2? Supposedly that was. I haven't seen Kindergarten. I've seen Kindergarten Cop. I haven't
I
seen
have seen
Kindergarten
it.
2.
It's not as bad as people say. Dolph Lundgren did not do a bad job in that. He's just not Arnold.
Yeah.
And it's like 25 years after the fact, so really can't expect much that was made direct to streaming.
All right. And Scurvy says, "Don't worry, PvP. I won't really be yelling at Jill. It was a joke." Oh yeah, I was joking with her too. When someone said that that someone was claiming that Doomcock did a face reveal or whatever, I was like, "Hey, for $200, I'll find a picture on the internet and claim it's Doomcock." Jill slamming shots was awesome. No worries, Scurvy. And PvP says, "I don't think any of us could yell at Jill. She's too cool." Yeah, the storyline built in the prequels was decent. It's too bad much of the acting was wooden. Well, I wouldn't say much of the acting was, but they could have did. I think they did Jar Jar Binks an injustice. Yeah, I know he was meant to be the laughing stock, but I think that did him an injustice there.
They could have chosen a better way to present him. He was too over the top in the first one.
Yeah.
And that's why they really cut back on his role in the second one. And he's only in one scene in the third one.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. What is Jar Jar's species?
Gungan.
I don't know. I don't know about the Gungan leader too. He seemed a little. I don't know.
Well, he is more believable because he's rich, basically.
Yeah, he had that
But
whole slime
they're
thing all over the place going.
yeah. But that wouldn't be so prevalent since they live underwater. So Gungans as a whole are kind of jokey, but Jar Jar is a really, really bad example for him.
Yeah,
Yeah, the wedding acting, that was primarily Natalie Portman and those forced to interact with Natalie Portman.
I gotcha. Oh, I forgot to turn off this other one here. So, did you actually watch the Strange New Worlds one, or did you only see like Bird's review and stuff?
I just watched Bird's review. I stopped watching after maybe part of the first episode.
Oh, gotcha. See, this one here, it's not off to a strong start. And this is coming from a guy who wants to see Strange New Worlds do well. But I'm still trying to figure out Like the one thing that really drugged me out of the episode is I know they brought this one character in for like comedic relief and stuff, but her voice is so annoying. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not.
Well, if they're anything like typical Hollywood wokeist, they don't even notice that stuff. Most likely, they didn't do anything like read lines or a proper audition to even get that part. They check certain
No,
boxes. Here's your job.
no. Well, this one here is I think she was trying to change their voice to make it like a make you try to laugh. And your PvP says Jar Jar species Restafari, and Lemon says Jamaican. Yes, Lemon. Hey man, Dave's not here. Uh, oh man, I love that cheat. Oh, we got there's 4 Cheech and Chong movies, isn't there?
Oh, that sounds about right. There's the first one. There's next movie. There. Okay, Up in Smoke. Next movie, Nice Dreams, and
Oh, there's a
forget what the
lot.
fourth.
Let's see. Up and Spoke. Next movie. Let's see. Cheech and Chong's the Krosikin brothers. Then there's Still Smoking, Nice Dreams, uh, Get Out of My Room, Things Are Tough All Over, and
I think one of those is primarily just a stand-up routine.
animated movie. Hey, watch this. That looks like the stand-up thing. Born in East LA, born in East LA. Far Out Man, aka Tommy Chong. That looks like a documentary. And then there was Yellow Beard, Cheech and Chong Roasted. We're going okay. There's quite a few movies there. But yeah, I always like Cheech and Chong. Oh,
Yeah, Cheech Marin turned out to be a pretty good actor. Unfortunately, Thomas Chung was just a burnout.
yeah. Hey, but he had a nice joint in that movie. I wouldn't mind smoking one of those. Oh, oh. So what else is? Oh, he says Cheech and Chong seemed funny in the 70s. Now maybe not so much. Well, the nice thing about the 70s and the 80s is no people just laughed. Like nowadays, everybody feels like they have to be this social justice warrior. No, you do not. The jokes are meant to be funny. I have heard black jokes. Now, for the social justice warriors out there, I am not going to claim I said any jokes, you know. But the funny thing is, I worked with a bunch of people who happen to be black, and some of the best jokes I heard about black people, I heard from them. Same with the Asian jokes. Same with the Mexican jokes. I can say Native American jokes because technically I'm Native American. Now, I'm enough to claim on government papers, not enough to get a cause the casino. But that had to have been a good time, you know, because you could tell jokes and people would laugh, whether they're true or not.
Yep.
We need to
Then
do
the
that.
millennium turned and people got so uptight that they can shit diamonds.
I'm still trying to figure out how a generation that grew up on like South Park, Family Guy, The Simpsons became a bunch of fucking pansy ass people who think they have. But I think Tim Pool was onto something here. Here is every generation had their moral fight. whether they're fighting against slavery, or or we had the world wars. No, we had to fight off the Nazis. We had to fight the communists. We're fighting racism. Now that a lot of the stuff seems solved, they're just trying to find something to fight for, and they're making up issues that so that they're creating the issues to so that they have their moral fight.
Yep. And you notice all this stuff started popping up right when the millennials started hitting college age.
Yeah. Well, what's his face? It told the thing that was all planned from the Soviets. There, it's called their 20-year plan or something like that, where they're gonna demoralize the demoralization. What the hell was his name? He was a Soviet defector.
Yeah, it really put into words the extraordinarily obvious.
Yeah, but I can't think of his name.
I have no idea.
Freaking. When I was listening to Dan Bongino, he mentioned him all the time.
I mean, to some people, what he said sounds like really groundbreaking and mind blowing, but if you sat around and thought about it for about 8 seconds, yeah, it's pretty obvious. That's how stuff works. That's how stuff has always worked. It's just that throughout the Cold War, life in the West, people were moving, everything kept moving so fast that common sense sort of got left behind. And these things that are obvious, if you think about it for more than a half second, any idiot can figure it out. That's why they keep you moving at more than half a second per thought.
I'm still trying to think who. I'm still trying to think. I'm going through a list of the Russian defectors here to see if I can. Uh, it might take me a minute to find it.
Don Rickles. Comedy was insulting everyone and he is hilarious. The name sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever really seen him.
Oh yeah, Yuri Bezimov. That's who I was thinking of. Yuri Bezimov. Okay, and Limit says, "Pop, did they give you an estimate of release, or is it too early?" I think it's a little too early. No, they're still waiting on test results. It was humor of its time to me. He goes, yes, Gorilla, the 70s were great. Folks were relaxed, have fun, and were not afraid of everything. I have not watched Don Rickles. I never even heard of him. So, but I have heard of George Carlin. He was great, especially on social issues. And he has one of the greatest quotes ever. Just think of how stupid the average person is. And just remember, half the people are stupider than that. Or dumber than that. Which is kind of a scary thought.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to yell at the kid for bed. So, alright. Alright, no, I forgot what I was going to say, damn it. Oh, we're going to be looking forward to next week starting season 5 of Babylon 5. But I think we've
Okay.
already. Are you excited for the new Babylon 5 movie?
Uh, it has potential, but the Warner Brothers animation style isn't really top notch anymore. They have that clearly computer generated animation. Yeah, it's the same style they're using for the Secrets of the Mogwai. It's much cheaper than traditional animation, even traditional computer animation. It's one
Okay.
step above hand drawing it on a tablet. Like you see the last few years, they've had that new Yogi Bear stuff that ripped off a bunch of Hanna Barbera properties,
Okay.
where they can't even draw a full circle.
Oh, that's pretty sad right there. All you have to do is put a cup in and trace it.
But it's one step above that, and the story seems passable. I don't know if they can use it to jumpstart the franchise again, but it should be okay one off.
Okay. It's gonna be interesting there. We still got quite a ways before that. Then I'm hoping that Matt Groening's still writing the Futurama, isn't he? Or he's still the producer, right?
I'm not sure. I tuned out the the relaunch of it. I didn't give a crap about.
Oh,
Look who we got.
oh, is it already started? And hey, PvP,
Hey
welcome.
guys, I just turn my gotta turn my YouTube sound down here. There we go.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm always a bit leery of when they do reboots and stuff like that because quite often it doesn't go quite as good as the original was. you know,
Yeah.
it's like how many times have they brought Futurama back now? Is this like the third or fourth time or something?
This technically would be the fourth.
Yeah, I figured so because it seems like Futurama is kind of like one of those monsters. They keep keeps dying and it keeps getting revived, right? you know,
Yeah.
but I've only seen the original series. I guess I saw maybe one or two when they brought out the second go round. Were those like in movie form? I think if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they did a
Yeah.
couple made to
The
Yeah,
TV.
like 3 or 4 direct to DVD
yeah. I think I
movies,
saw probably
and
maybe
then
two of those, and they
yeah,
seem decent enough. But I haven't seen anything since then, to be honest. So.
yeah, that was they had the Fox run, then the movies, then the success of the movies got them the Comedy Central run,
Okay.
and now they're coming back again. I'm not
Hmm.
sure if they're actually back already because I didn't really care.
Yeah, I just wonder how much of the original talent is going to actually sign up to do it again. Like,
Well, I think what it's gonna be what they did is, and it could have been a brilliant move or it could have been a really stupid move. Is they they we're not getting our numbers. Let's cancel it. And there's a huge uproar. Go well due to our high demand. There we're bringing it back. Take a
well,
2 year break from it.
yeah. The weird thing is, girl, it's like if it was so, if it was getting such low ratings, the first time when it was on the network, and they brought it back like three times since then. It's like, really, it was really that poorly received. Like you're bringing it
Yes,
back to life again. I mean, there must be some fans out there, right? you know,
uh,
I think it's all a marketing play.
I don't know. You know
oh,
what?
there is significant amount of time between
Go
the
ahead, Drew.
relaunches. It died because it was jammed in with Simpsons and Family Guy
I
originally.
guess. Yeah.
They made the mistake of putting that usually on at 7:30,
Hmm.
and it originally got cut when Family Guy originally got cut, and then Fox had those real bad years where they
Yeah.
were shelling out a whole bunch of stuff, and then they brought back Family Guy,
Huh.
but Futurama got sold off to Warner.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess there's studio politics and whatnot involved too, I suppose, as well, when you think about it.
Yeah,
Hmm. But you know what? You know what my pet peeve is? The how long? How many? The Simpsons has been what 30 plus years now,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
and
won't let it die.
I just can't stand the Simpsons. Like I thought it was brilliant in the first maybe three, 4 seasons, maybe five, when it seemed kind of like quirky and counterculture almost, right? It had some really crazy creative storylines, and it was actually really funny. And then I remember, right around what was it? Around when did Simpsons start? It was like
In
The first
1990.
episode, the first episode was Christmas, around Christmas of '89.
okay, that makes
I
Yeah,
think
sense.
that
that's
might
when
have
it was
been
still on the whatever show they were on when they originally launched. Because they
Yeah,
brought
because go
technically
ahead.
the pilot episode is the Christmas special with the dog.
Oh, with the dog. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, right. But yeah, I thought some of the original stories were quite brilliantly hilarious, actually. And then, well, what killed it for me is when they started bringing in celebrity guests. Like when they
Yeah,
bring in like I don't know, the Smashing Pumpkins or a president of the USA, like showing up in Springfield for no particular bloody reason, right? you
yeah,
oh
know,
that there I didn't have a problem with at all.
I just thought this is not counterculture anymore, though. Really, right? When they're going like so
yeah,
mainstream, they're bringing in these major mainstream, characters, right? Basically, so that
yeah.
kind of killed it
They
for me.
they really should have done away with the show after the movie. That was a big crescendo. You've been on for 15 years. Kill it.
Yeah, I mean it's gone on so long. I haven't watched the show basically since probably around 2000 or something, and
Yeah,
I just can't help but think. I mean, how many times can you retread, a series? I mean, there must be what 1,000 episodes or something by now. I don't bloody know, but lots.
Oh,
And they,
700 and some, but I could double check that.
yeah, and
But look at Doctor Who. That's
how
been on
can
since
they?
'63.
Yeah, but science
yeah.
fiction's a
Most
little
of that's
different.
quality.
Yeah, science fiction is different than comedy too, right? I mean, with comedy, you've kind of got a little more, I think, limited parameters. Unless you've got a really creative writing team, I suppose, which might help. But at least with science fiction, you've got like you can bring in the fantasy element every once in a while, so you can really go out into left field if you have to keep a show going, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
they're at as of May 21st, 2023. They're at 750.
wow, that's a lot.
Probably about 500 too many.
Yeah, I just have no interest in ever. The only Simpsons I still would tune in for would be the Halloween episodes. I haven't seen one in a long time, mind you, so I don't know if they suck now too. But I remember the Halloween episodes were always kind of entertaining
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah,
The
they come
Treehouse
up.
of
they
Horror.
sort of lost me on those when they did Homer in 3D.
Okay, so sort of too gimmicky or whatever, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, but those are like the only ones I'd probably even think about watching. Maybe I'd throw them on a Halloween kind of thing, but other than that, I got absolutely no interest in The Simpsons anymore.
yeah.
Whereas Futurama,
Once you
I would
get
still give a chance.
yeah, the original Fox run and the movies have rewatchability.
Yeah. Hey,
Mm,
Maybe
there,
5 or 10 episodes out of the entire Comedy Central run is worth ever watching again.
okay.
there you go. That's an idea for October. On Thursdays, I could do Treehouse of Horror specials.
Yeah, Treehouse of Horror. The early ones at least. I haven't, as I say, I haven't watched them in years, but the early ones were a lot of fun actually because they
Yeah.
could get really weird, which is what The Simpsons should be, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you look those up, make sure you spell horror, not horror. You'll get
Okay.
sent to a completely different site, and then you'll get your YouTube channel canceled.
No, no, it'd be on Cosby.
That doesn't sound good. Yeah, you
No,
always got to be
no.
careful how you spell things when you're doing a search on the internet, for sure.
Oh yeah, because perfect example. Pop will laugh at this here. You guys kept talking about the Lost in Space movie, right?
Right.
So, so I thought, oh, okay, I'm just gonna look that up. Well, I misspelled lost.
Okay, I could totally guess where
I
that went.
I think
Yeah.
where Term's going with me on that. I got lust in space.
Now, was it a takeoff on the original series, or was it just totally original?
Lust in space?
What do you think?
Did it have any of our? Did it have like Dr. Smith in it?
No, no, no,
Well, there's a
no.
guy called Dr. Smith,
Oh my
and
God, the mind boggles.
there was some.
I didn't pay attention to it. I
The
wasn't
robot
paying.
had some extra parts.
Yeah,
Well, didn't the robot have that vacuum cleaner attachment in one episode? Or no, I'm thinking of Red Dwarf. That's right. I'm thinking of Red Dwarf
yeah.
with Crichton.
No, I'll tell you one thing. I wasn't paying attention to the names. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, but yeah, wow. Yeah, man.
That's about as bad as the one guy was talking about when he was a kid. Their parents didn't want to go to the drive-through, so they went to the actual movie theater there because they
Uh,
go see Flash Gordon. Well, it wasn't Flash Gordon on that screen. I'll tell you what.
it was Flesh Gordon, right?
Yeah, and he said that's the first time that and he was only like 9 years old. His brother was even younger. He said
Oh
that's the
Lord.
first time nobody got up to go get snacks or go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. They were actually showing that at a drive-in. Wow, that's
No, at the
amazing.
actual movie theater.
Oh, movie theater. Okay.
You can't get
Yeah.
away with it at a drive-in there
No, I wouldn't think so. Yeah. Yeah.
because it can be
Well,
seen from the highway.
yeah. And back in those days, they didn't check the 16-year-old running the projector. He can just go over to the after midnight pile and switch that out with the movie he's supposed to show to families.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the person who asked him if they really sure they wanted to go see that movie, he's like, "Yeah, we want to go see." That's why you got to. That people is why you got to be careful what you're reading there, and what you're typing. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, at least they're being creative, when they're doing a parody, even if it is, even if it's, for sexy reasons. But, you know,
Oh shit, I forgot Troy's streaming tonight. Oh, okay. So yeah, I might actually watch the sequels though.
sequels, which ones?
The Lost in Space. There's a fourth one. I think that's the one I was actually watching.
Oh, you mean the TV sequels? Okay.
Well, no, the poor, no, it's Skinamax,
Oh,
Skinamax ripoff.
oh, oh, they've got that many, do they? Jeez, it must be
There's at
popular.
least four.
Wow, I
Well,
did
you
not
know how
realize.
they are in that business. You got numbers 298 for housewives and all whatever. They find something that works and they beat that dead horse worse than Hollywood.
Yeah, well, they probably got one with Don and Judy, maybe, and maybe with Dr. Smith and the robot. That could be quite weird.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Uh, Irwin Allen would probably be spinning in his grave if he knew what we were talking about right now. Yeah.
He should have lived long enough to get the parody laws.
Yeah, well, what makes me sad is apparently from what Papa said in some of our Lost in Space streams, there's actually some interest in, I guess, reviving Lost in Space at some point, but Irwin Allen was just dead set against it, apparently. So that's kind of sad.
Yeah. Well, they tried. They have the Netflix series and then that 1998 movie that it didn't do too bad at the box office comparatively.
Yeah, I didn't care for the movie. I mean, I didn't think definitely wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen, but I
Yeah.
don't know. It just wasn't the same as the original show for me. But I guess that's the way it usually is, right? It's like, when I'm a big Avengers fan from the 1960s British series. And when they remade, they brought did the film version with Uma Thurman and what's his face? I can't remember. I can never remember his name. That just sucked for me. It was just like really bad. Like just didn't capture the original show at all.
Yeah.
And then Sean Connery in a teddy bear costume was like that kind of put the nail in it for me. I was like, nope.
Yeah, not a good role for Uma Thurman. She
Yeah,
belongs in stuff like Pulp Fiction and Batman and Robin.
yeah, she was good in that. Yeah, it's just like, well, the thing is, Diana Rigg had so much vitality and energy as Emma Peel in the original show, right? And Uma just came across like this cold, I don't know, ice queen or something. Like she just didn't have it for me anyway. You know.
Well, that's her. The picture she has in her head of British.
Yeah. But I mean, if you watch the original series, that's exactly the opposite of what the show is, because the original series is so much fun. It's totally lively and a great lot of fun. So yeah. Oh well. They probably never watched any of the episodes before they made the movie. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Probably not.
Or,
It'd go over Uma Thurman's head anyway.
yeah. Hey, Scurvy here said, we've only seen the original Futurama as well. I've seen it all the way up to the very end there. I thought the way they ended it, but I guess not. And it goes, yeah, The Simpsons drifted into the pro mainstream. Yeah, I haven't really watched The Simpsons in years either. And let's get popped Arizona. Come on, let's get some drinking done here. Here is the link to Pop's Gifts and Go. All right, that's all. That was all three chats. So PvP, what's a show that you'd recommend on for me to watch?
Oh gosh, does it have to be any no particular decade then?
Nope, I can't. I
Okay.
can literally get anything.
Well, I mentioned the Avengers a minute ago. I don't know if you've ever seen any of those. Um, I finally got Jill into watching the show a couple months ago when I could no longer go on her Friday morning streams because of my work hours changing. So she was nice enough to grant me the wish to pick any topic I wanted to. So I said, "Hey, let's do two episodes of the Avengers," and she agreed, and we watched them, and we had great fun, and she totally loved it. So now, every Sunday, Jill and I watch an Avengers episode she's never seen, which is great fun. And if you've never, the thing is, the Avengers, it was a long running series. It went for like 9 years, right? From 1969 or 1961, I mean, right through 69, almost into the 70s. So it was a long running show. But there were a lot of different changes. Like the first season, the Patrick McNee is the main character all through it as John Steed, right? Basically a British secret agent, sort of protecting England from all kinds of evildoers. And the first season, he had a male partner, but that kind of, didn't really, I guess, get enough attention. So in the second season, they brought in a female partner, Honor Blackman, and she played, in season two, series 2 and 3, and those are good. But the thing is, back way back when, like in 62, 63, the show was, done on videotape, right? So the quality is not quite up to snuff by today's standards. It's also black and white back then too, right? And though the episodes, the stories are good, I wouldn't suggest that's the place to start. It's basically when you get to, like, I think it's 65 when Diana Rigg comes in, which is the final black and white series, but they started filming it on film, which really improved the definition and the quality of the image. So, and the writing too. I mean, you have people like Brian Clemens, writing the scripts, and there's a lot of really great, stories in the first black and white season. I guess it's around 25 episodes, and then they switched to color in the next series, and so it's basically about 50 Emma episodes, half in color, half in black and white. and they're all pretty damn good, really. I mean, there's a lot of kind of sci-fi elements, evil villains, and all that kind of stuff. So it's not really your traditional like spy show. It's kind of more like spy-fi as they call it, right? So that's one I would highly recommend for sure.
Okay,
I mean, I could
I'll check
recommend
it out.
others, but I don't want to turn into a monologue, right? you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. If you want something nice and simple, sci-fi, Space Precinct from
I,
1994.
I've heard of that one. How many
Yeah, it didn't
episodes are
get.
that?
That's only 24 episodes, one season.
Okay, so it's a fairly quick watch then.
Yeah. So just a New York City cop gets promoted up to a space station.
Well, I love the premise already.
And what
And,
That's
movies
cool.
this or what shows this?
Space Precinct
Oh,
What year
never
was
mind.
that?
94.
94. And that was on a network
It,
or syndicated?
it was syndicated. It wasn't
Syndicated.
really consistent.
Well, sometimes syndicated shows can be great, though. I mean, I've seen
Yeah.
some syndicated shows that are pretty awesome. So,
They had great makeup jobs for the aliens. They had like
well, that's
two or three different main alien races. Better than anything that Next Generation or DS9 was doing.
hmm.
Better
It's
than
not,
what Babylon 5 came up with.
so for a show that only lasted 24 episodes, it sounds pretty ambitious, right?
Yeah. Some of the stories are pretty simple, a little bit cheesy at times, but especially for sci-fi at the time, they really overshot the mark. Did a lot better than what they were going for.
Well,
It's just
sometimes,
at the time they're dealing with Star Trek and Babylon
well,
5 was getting all the attention.
yeah, you got the giants kind of towering over them, I guess, so to speak. But sometimes a little show, if it's well done, can be, one of those little gems that just, people, you know, people remember, right? So, Space Precinct, I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Hey Tiki,
Hey Tiki, how's it going?
Tiki.
No, maybe we'll have to do that on a Wednesday.
if Dark Mirror gets any worse, just drop that, put in Space Precinct.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty bad.
Oh, it is. Well, I still can't believe how fucking lazy fucking Netflix is getting. Yeah, I can't believe how fucking yeah. Tiki second space precinct there says, "Hey guys," and Scurvy says, "Hey Tiki." Like I can't believe how fucking lazy Netflix has gotten. Like I thought it was pretty bad when they started doing like 13 episodes of fucking season, like these half fucking seasons. Well, come on, three goddamn episodes in a fucking season. That's just being fucking lazy. And that now these people want a fucking pay raise.
3 episodes in a season? You're
Yes.
kidding, right? That's
The
nuts.
first, at least the first two seasons of Black Mirror were like that.
Well, the second season was 4 episodes. How many's in the third season? I
I
thought these.
imagine it's the same.
And he had like what was Loki that had 6 episodes.
I couldn't even call that a season. It's more like a mini series, really. When you're down to like four,
Well,
like
then
that's
call it a.
ridiculous.
Well, then call it a fucking. Okay, season 6, 5 episodes. Season 5, 3 episodes. Season 4.
Oh,
Woo, we get a whopping six goddamn episodes. Season 3, woo, another 6 episodes. Season
my
2,
God.
4 episodes. Season 1, three. To me, that's freaking lazy. That should be all one season.
Yeah, well, I don't even know how. I don't even think of that as a season. It's way too short. Like, how can you develop any kind of plot line in 3 or 4 episodes? That's kind of crazy.
They get away with it by it's an anthology. It's just something like
Oh,
Twilight Zone.
oh, like Twilight. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Dark Mirror. Yeah, kind of compared to Twilight Zone. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Still, that's not a lot of episodes, man. That's short.
Yeah. I thought Loki was the bottom of the barrel with 6 episodes, but it's
Well,
like,
I heard it was kind of not that great a show anyway, Gorilla. From what I haven't watched it, but I've read not much positive stuff about it, to be honest.
And
well,
not really anything positive to say about it.
yeah. I don't know. I watched like a couple episodes, but I'm not a big superhero person. Like move into the superhero movies.
Yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from. Like, I kind of got really well. Let's face it, the superhero genre has been so overdone in recent years. It's kind of like beating a dead horse now every time they bring a new film out. It's like, I think I've probably seen this before I even go to the theater, right? So,
Well, and part of the problem too is like that like they're trying to make all these superhero movies connected in some way. So like, oh wait. So to understand what the hell's going on in this one movie, I got to watch this other movie just so I know what the hell's going on.
oh yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, they just want to keep you coming back for more, I guess, right? They want to keep those dollars rolling in, so they leave you with you got to watch the previous movie to get the current movie, and then you got to watch the current movie to get the next movie, and keep coming back to the theater and shelling out your dollars, right?
Or I just don't go at all.
Well, that's what I do.
Yeah,
I very rarely go to the theater anymore. I hate to admit it, but it's the truth.
Like I can only put up with so much of the pop culture. We're all going over the place right now. We're bitching about like Marvel with everything having to be connected. All these movies have to be connected. It's like if I want to watch a superhero movie, I don't want to have to watch 15 other ones just so that I understand what's going on in this movie.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
I don't
kind of
think
a
I'd enjoy
pain.
Infinity War unless I watched like a bunch of other ones.
Hmm.
yeah. That's something DC did a lot better. The like Man of Steel, even some of the later ones, you don't need to watch any of the other. You can watch either one of the Suicide Squads. Never seen anything DC. They still make perfect sense. All you need is the general knowledge of the existence of these characters, not anything specific to the movie, and you go from there.
They're perfect right there. Perfect.
Well, well, the only superhero movies I really enjoyed in recent years are the two Deadpool films. Like, I just thought those films were just pretty much great, almost perfect films because they mix the superhero genre in such an irreverent way. Ryan Reynolds kind of just he's like kind of mocking the whole superhero idea by kind of being an anti-hero in those films. And the plot lines are good, the villains are good. Like I especially like the second one with Cable. I thought that was pretty cool. Um, and I wish there was more of that kind of tongue in cheek, poking fun at the superhero genre once in a while because I think it's as a genre it can take itself way too seriously sometimes to the point where it gets kind of pompous and silly actually.
That's
Just
mainly
my
the
just
Marvel
my
Studios being pompous and full of themselves.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of
I
that
think
in
that's
Hollywood, I
Disney
guess.
in general.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
just Disney's boy, I can't believe the depths that Disney has sunk down to. It's pretty sad.
well, the funny thing is that they used to be like their stock used to be like worth like 350, and what's it worth now? 90.
but
And they
just
and they
about.
and they still keep cranking out stuff that people don't want to watch, which is the really weird thing, right?
Like how do they keep afloat?
Probably I'm guessing woke investors that want to, send out, their message no matter what, right?
Yeah, BlackRock.
Yeah, but they'd probably have to. Uh, yeah, but even BlackRock. Well, wait, they're worth trillions of dollars, But it's like,
Tens of trillions. They got money from the International Monetary Fund, the United Nations, and all their component parts. So they could basically talk the U.S. government into giving Disney some money.
Okay,
They
I
just
call
float them an emergency loan, and it'll just be one of those things that never gets paid back.
okay, I call bullshit on this. I just googled it. Their stock is at 702. But they say their market cap is 105 billion dollars. Bullshit. I call bullshit.
$105 billion is a loss of $95 billion in the last 10 months.
Let's see. Let's look at. Yeah, well, they're apparently their stock's up 34% for the last 5 years.
It's not taking inflation into account.
Year to date, it's down 1%. But I still call bullshit on that. So I know they're worth a hell of a lot more than that. Someone's fudging
They
the numbers.
were at one point. They're not $100 billion for all they own is quite low.
Yeah.
Because you remember they have the basic Disney properties. They have ABC. They have ESPN.
And then they got like 9% in Target, 9% in Bud Light, 9% here, 9% there. So, yeah, someone's fudging the numbers.
Yeah, as I said, they just keep getting investment money and capital from places like BlackRock, who aren't really interested in making a direct profit off of that. They already have more money than technically exists. So they just go into those stuff to get power.
Yeah.
Because BlackRock is basically the people who are saying, you will eat the bugs, you will live in the pod, and you will like it.
I'm looking up Vanguard now. There's another
They're
big
pretty
one.
much, yeah, they're pretty much the same thing, but on a lesser scale.
Okay, this one here is a lot more believable. $8.1 trillion as of April 28th. That's more believable.
Yeah. Guess where a lot of people's 401ks are invested in? And they
Yep.
don't even know it. Vanguard is the number one 401k investment option. And if you ask 99 people out of 100, they don't know what Vanguard is.
Yeah. Oh, at least Target's still going down. They're down to 16% for the month. But anyhow, let's get on to something more positive here. Let's shift the chat. So we gave our ideas for movies and stuff there. Uh, I'm still looking for someone to buy the. So let's get that drink there. Or if you guys want the timestamp for Jill's face reveal, I got that up for sale. Open up your hearts, people.
Pop
Yeah.
culture's
Oh,
wondering what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Hi,
our
Pop.
answers. We're all over the place.
Nice to have you
yeah.
back again, Pop.
Yeah, glad they drilling in your head didn't really cause any damage.
I gotta say though, those staples that Pop showed in the tweeter, boy, those looked pretty heavy duty.
My God, man, what is this? Dark Ages?
Well,
Name
with
that
that,
movie. Name
Pop's
that
got
movie.
Yeah.
Pop's got that body jewelry in his head now. So does that make him officially a hipster?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one.
He got his first piercings, he said.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiki, if you want to feel better, alcohol helps a great deal with that. Just give $10 and Gorilla will drink the alcohol for you.
Hey, $20. I'll even have my camera on when I'm puking up the Dewars. That'll make you laugh.
And it'll be instant.
Oh yeah.
It's that good, is it?
I think when the boss totally left the alcohol in the car that he's storing here, he told me I could take whatever he wanted. I think he left all the cheap shit.
Uh, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Well, he's
Yeah.
met you. You're not gonna leave the top shelf stuff.
Hey, I was his favorite. I was his favorite. Well, let's see. I helped cook. I helped waiter. I cleared tables. I helped cook. I guess I was his bitch boy.
Yeah, and you get a nice laugh when he sees you drinking the bottom shelf, basically gasoline.
Oh,
Actually, you'd
oh,
probably be better off chugging gasoline.
yeah. This whiskey scotch here is $21. So
That is bottom of the shelf here. $21.
and I think that's half a liter.
$21 is like 750 milligram bottle
Yeah,
of the
milliliters.
real cheap stuff here.
Yeah, but I didn't
And
drink
that's
that
on
much when
sale.
I didn't drink that much when I was working. Hell, I didn't even drink that many beers when I was actually on the clock.
that
He says I'm
sounds
way
like
ahead of you.
that sounds like a great job. I can't drink any beers when I'm on the clock.
Oh yeah, I was hesitant the first time. I was like wondering what the fuck's going on here. When he goes, "Hey man, you want beer?" I'm working. So. Yeah.
And that was your boss.
You want to know
Yeah.
how?
Well,
But here, you want to know how impressed he was? On my first day working in there, I didn't even have to fill an application. And she said, "Hey, I know someone Hey, I know someone who can come dishwash for you." She gave him my name. She goes, "Hey," he says, "Come in at 5." He goes, so I go in there after work. He goes, "Here." I go, "When can you start?" I was like, "I can start right now." I go in there. Half an hour later, he's gonna start me out at $9 an hour. I was like, "Oh, I was taking the loss there," but I was like, "Okay, maybe I'll get a raise after a while, or something supplemental. It'll supplemental my lost income from one other job." Then after half an hour there, he came back and goes, I asked him, "Guy, tell us so I can start drying these." He goes, "What? You got them all cut?" He's like, surprised I got them all cut up. He's like, he gave me a dollar raise. So I technically started out at $10 an hour.
no, it's always
Pretty
nice
good.
when you get a raise that fast. Yeah, in the same
Yeah.
day. Jeez, nice.
Well, there wasn't like he was surprised like I got all these dishes done. I was like, no, just start
Well,
washing.
you know, good workers are not always easy to find in our present day world. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes a difference. It's like my boss told me today, like, hey, you're doing an excellent job. I'm really happy with you hanging in there because I actually had a really bad week. I mean, I don't want to talk about myself too much, but especially with Pop's situation is far more serious. But I sometimes suffer from sciatica in my back and leg once in a while. Usually, it's not that bad, and it goes away in a couple hours, right? But I woke up Monday morning and it started to just hurt and it went right through till yesterday and I was in such agony I couldn't believe the pain I was having. I actually stuck it out, Monday, Tuesday, got through a 9-hour shift, grit my teeth, did my job. Wednesday I had to leave 2 hours early because I just couldn't stand it anymore. Thursday morning I went to see the doctor. She prescribes Tylenol. It's like, oh great. So, I take, some Tylenol. It helped moderately, but not that much, and I was still in pain. Thank goodness, though, I decided to, I got a terrible mattress, so I decided to sleep on the couch the last 3 nights, which really helped because I was feeling probably about 90% better today, with kind of a little bit of pain, but I can live with it kind of pain. So yeah, it's not good. Anyway, God, I'm rambling again. Oh shit.
You can ramble. Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. But a
But
good
yeah.
mattress is the best investment you can make.
Oh, that's the problem though. I was down to 3 hours, or not 3 hours, 3 days a week for many months. Like, and I needed to replace this thing like 6 months ago, and I've only got back to close to full time in the last month or so, right? So it's going to take me a while to catch up because bloody mattresses are bloody expensive,
I don't
and
know.
I
Going to
want to
like
get.
Amazon, 100. I paid $125 for this memory foam mattress.
Oh yeah,
Better than that mattress I paid 4 times the price for.
on Amazon. Okay, I'll have to take a look at
Yeah,
that then.
I
Yeah.
was
just
gonna.
comes in a little box, pops out. You break the airtight bag, thing just lifts up.
I
Huh.
was looking at getting a Helix, but I gotta get the money first. I don't know if I want to do payments or not.
Payments. That sounds expensive.
Yeah,
Well, you gotta remember I'm poor.
Well, yeah, I know the feeling there.
Well, I might get the new bed next tax season, but
Yeah. Well, I just finally got caught up on some bills this month, which were way overdue. So they were like serious time when I had to get caught up, and I'm still trying to catch up, and hopefully by the end of the month I might catch up. But
oh, you got
yeah,
the we break legs notice, huh?
yeah, I got the disconnection notice on my power bill about 2 weeks ago, so I phoned them. Luckily, the local power company are really, really nice people, and as soon as I explained things to them, they gave me an extension. So
Oh yeah.
I just paid them like like a week or so ago, and I'm all caught up now because I had enough money on my pay, a week ago to get caught up. But yeah, you get a lot of months behind. It gets kind of scary, but sometimes that just happens, right? Because you just don't have the cash, right?
yeah,
Which is
Oh,
why I feel really guilty that I haven't donated to Pop yet, because I'm still worried about the end of the month coming up in a couple of weeks, because my hours got cut again, like a week ago, and I'm thinking, oh crap, I don't know. So I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens at the end of the month. I think I'm going to be fine, but it's just like, I got to be careful, right? So, you know.
yeah, yeah. Completely
Anyway,
understandable. You don't want to be left in a lurch at the end of
yeah,
the month.
yeah, it sucks living paycheck to paycheck, but I think a lot of us are kind of doing that these days. So, it's just reality, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I know it took me about 20 years to get off of that cycle.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad you did. I hope to be off it myself soon. Actually, I really need to apply for my pension because I could actually probably start collecting that, but I just haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, I could probably have started collecting it last month, and I really need to go online and fill out the forms and apply and see whatever I can get because any amount would probably help a lot. So
But that would require you to stop working, wouldn't it?
no, you can actually continue to work uh, here in Canada. You can still continue to work and contribute. So yeah, it's just like I just have to see. Once I fill all the online stuff on, I just have to see what they say. Hopefully, it'll get approved. I think it probably should because I can't see any reason why it wouldn't. But yeah, you're allowed to actually still, work. So I'm not sure about the details. I'd have to apply first and see what kind of feedback I get from them. But I actually, if I did get enough, from the pension, I would, I wouldn't mind cutting my hours back at work a little bit anyway, quite frankly. So,
yeah.
you know,
And welcome, Skoglies. Welcome, welcome.
hey, Scogli, come on the panel, Scogli.
Yeah, come chat. We're chatting about whatever tonight. We've been all over the place.
Yeah, this is like open panel discussion kind of night. I
Yeah,
keep
we're.
hoping more people will come on, like, you know.
Uh,
Because I just hate talking about myself. Like I try not to do that because and I'm
yeah.
sure everybody gets bored, right? So
Oh yeah, I felt bad for the one gal I used to work with there. She, whenever there's overtime, she'd work it. I mean, there was times where she'd work 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week for months on end. Any overtime she could get, she worked it. She never took vacations or nothing. She just used her vacation times on Mondays and then because she didn't want to deal with the weekend dramas and stuff.
right,
But then she started getting a cough, and So she ended up going into the doctor because the cough wouldn't go away,
Oh no.
and it turned out she had lung cancer.
And that's all
So
those years she worked hard.
yeah,
She,
three
yeah.
weeks after she got diagnosed, she passed away.
Oh God. Yeah. Doesn't that suck, right? Like, oh, how many times do people work their asses off their entire life and they never get the reward they deserve at the end, right?
Yeah, no, tell me about it.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes you can be too dedicated to your job and kind of become like a wage slave and put your nose to the grindstone to the point where maybe you should, pull your nose off of the grindstone once in a while and just say enough of this shit, right?
yeah. Well, as long as you're getting the benefit out of it, like if you're working for your family to help, like get your kids through into college or just get a home that your suits your family more, that's perfectly fine. Put in all
Hmm.
the overtime you can, but
Yeah.
don't let it affect your family life to the point where like your wife is 2 seconds away from putting a knife in you.
That's not good. Yeah. That would
Wait,
not be
wait,
good.
wait,
Yeah.
wait. If she's ready to stab you, wouldn't you want to be at work?
The trick is balancing it to the point
Uh,
where the time you're at work, she's not going to come by and stab you there.
Well, there's witnesses there, right? So you're probably
Yeah.
safe.
Not be like that brother we had.
In Washington, you don't. It doesn't matter in Washington. It's he worked so much and neglected her. Fully acquitted.
This is too good. Oh man. Oh, that's funny.
I wouldn't be
But yeah, you
surprised up in
gotta
Vancouver they'd
have.
find her completely not guilty too.
I don't know about that. I mean, Canadian laws can be a little lax when it comes to like, oh, Scogli, hey,
Hey
Hey,
guys,
Scotty, welcome, welcome.
how's it going,
cheers.
man?
Hey,
Cheers.
it's all
So
right.
how's things in Alberta? Is the weather decent or
Oh, that's wonderful.
great? Good stuff.
You finally got your maple trees under control?
Oh yeah, I've never seen a maple tree.
You
Yeah.
guys don't have maple trees out there?
No, I've never
Oh,
seen one.
I think we have some here in BC, but I'm not sure where they are because I've never really looked for them.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm sure there's maple tree like in like cultivated like gardens or something. Somebody's probably like bought maple trees, but no, we don't have maple trees here. Nope.
Hmm.
Nope. I'm pretty sure I've never seen a maple tree. Like I've seen like pressed maple leaves in books and stuff, but I've never seen a fresh leaf,
Okay.
which seems weird, right? But no.
Well, I
No.
could go outside. I could go out the door there and pick one off the tree for you.
Yeah,
I got,
and you'd set it up here and it'd be dry, just like the rest of them I've seen.
yeah, I got three. I got 3 maple trees in my yard.
Oh, that's kick ass. What do you
Okay,
have?
I just looked up maple trees on a website here, and it's got habitat and range, and we do have them in BC. It says there's different types, of course. There's the vine maple. It says from southwestern British Columbia to northern California, and then we got the Douglas and Rocky Mountain maple from British Columbia, except in northeastern BC. Oh, it says to Alberta foothills, so you do have them in Alberta,
Yeah,
actually,
okay.
Scopely.
I don't know. I've never
Uh,
seen one.
yeah, it's like wow, there's a whole bunch of them in BC. I guess we're blessed here in BC with lots of maple trees, but it is kind of that kind of tree that it does have kind of its, areas where it habitates. I guess would be the word. Anyway, I don't want to bore people with maple trees.
Oh,
It's a rather strong tree. Sort of
Yeah,
like the evergreens.
it's kind of well, it's on our flag, right? So it's kind of like close to our heart because it's kind of our national flag symbol. So By the way, I think the Canadian flag, like the U.S. flag, and maybe the British flag are probably some of the coolest flags on the planet because they kind of stand out from the crowd, right? Like you see any one of those flags, you know exactly what country you're thinking about as soon as you see them.
Yeah,
wait,
Canada
don't
is
you
such a
get?
bold flag for such an innocuous image.
Hey, don't you get like 20 years of prison if you don't say that though? PvP.
Not that I'm aware of. I've never felt any threat of imprisonment or any kind of oppression. I gotta say, Canada takes a lot of ribbing about that, but
Even our home, it sounds kind of, even our homeless have a pretty high living standard compared to like most of the world.
Yeah. No, PvP. I was making a trucker joke.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of think maybe the homeless have a little too easily because there's way too many of them these days.
You don't go. It's not too many places in the world where all the homeless people have smartphones.
Well, we got fat homeless people
yeah.
here.
That's crazy, isn't it? Like you see a guy with his entire worldly belongings piled onto a shopping cart, which he stole, and
he's got $1,000 cell phone.
And he's browsing through his cell phone on, I don't know what kind of connection. I guess it's maybe public Wi-Fi or some bloody thing. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But it's like
$1,000 fucking cell phone. Yeah.
It's like F me, man. What am I working for? Well, I'm actually working to have a nice place to live and a computer so I can talk with you guys and have, food on the table and not, a door I can lock at night so I can sleep. So, yeah, I guess that has perks too. I would not want to be. I don't understand why people would ever want to be homeless, though. That seems like a brutal lifestyle, especially in the winter, right?
Well, it depends on where you're homeless at. Like LA in winter is nothing compared to like Minnesota winter.
Yeah, I guess if you were down in Victoria or something, it might not be that
guys.
bad. But... Hello.
Hey, Dan Pickle.
Hey, Pickles, how's
What's
it
going on, buddy? I was waiting
Well,
for you guys to go live.
Oh, we've been live for an hour and a half.
We lost Scogli.
He lost connection.
Oh,
he is.
Oh,
You've been on for an hour and a half. Damn it! I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, it's been
I was on another channel that don't respect their own panelists. My bad.
Oh, who is that?
Should I say the name?
Or you can put it in the
A
private.
certain old guy.
You can put it
Yeah,
in,
a kind of salty person.
Oh, God.
Oh, I think I know who exactly you're talking about. If you want to put it in the private chat to confirm.
I know exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, we know it.
Okay.
Oh, did he quit streaming already?
No, he's still streaming. I left as soon as I saw you were streaming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're
There's the
both all
microsecond.
over the place here.
Yeah, the microsecond I saw you streaming, I left. I my apologies. I guess I should have checked an hour and a half ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just sitting here trying to sell some shots. Either that
Don't feel bad. Scogli just arrived maybe 5 minutes ago himself, so
yeah.
Well, I did. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm eating. Sorry, I shouldn't be eating right now.
Hey, at least you're off camera.
I'm off camera, thank God. No, just some shrimp. I burnt it. I'm eating burnt shrimp right now. So if anybody knows what it tastes like to eat burnt shrimp, and I mean burnt shrimp, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
That's not burnt. That's Cajun style.
Oh my
Get
God!
yourself some red pepper.
I'm telling you,
LDG, it's not burnt in the chef's world. It's called blackened, which is Latin, which is Latin for chef's fuck up.
Well, then this is blackened plus.
maybe you could get some kind of sauce or something to dip it.
Like
in.
I don't even think steak can get this over well done.
Oh Jesus! So you're talking charcoal quality.
Charcoal shrimp. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that's the best. That's
So
what I'm saying. It's the best.
So in other words,
Oh God, it's horrible.
You're paying for your fuck up by making sure you never do it again by eating it.
Oh, no, I'm not guaranteeing that I won't do it again. I most likely will do it again. This is not the first time I've burnt shrimp before, but
Damn it, I want shrimp now. Son of a bitch. I got some in the freezer too.
I'm hungry, but there's nothing to eat, so I decided to cook some shrimp that was in the freezer. But it was like pre-seasoned, so you had to cook it. You couldn't microwave it, is like you had to cook it, so I overcooked it.
Well, I can throw
Why
mine
in the name of hell would you microwave shrimp?
Well, sometimes you can get away with microwaving shrimp, but this frozen bag is like that pre-seasoned shrimp that you have to cook in a, it's still raw. You still have to like cook it, not microwave it. Like microwaving isn't cooking. Microwaving is preheat, like reheating,
All right.
Right. Yeah.
Tiki here has a message for you.
I can't read it because I'm not behind my computer.
He said you were hilarious on
LDG was hilarious.
Oh, was he over on Salty's? I thank you. Thank you. Someone who appreciates my point of view. Who is that?
Tiki of Doom.
Oh, Tiki. Thank you, Tiki. Thank you, Tiki.
Lurking.
I wasn't I? I was making some valid points over there, and I was just being stomped on by sheep. Fucking sheep. I got ran over by sheep.
Bah. They'll do that. One goes, just makes a boneheaded panic decision, and the rest of them are like, okay. And they all fall.
I make a valid point about, race swapping freaking characters, and they get blown up into a whole, beat on LDG stream. So it's all good.
Well, did you see my chat I left in your stream there earlier?
Yeah. The urgent.
The one time you can use urgent, you don't. So now I'm gonna get on your ass about that.
I did change the title right away. I did add change. Urgent. Yep, urgent. Pop's still alive. Woohoo! Yeah, good job, Pop, for beating it, man. Because I don't even want to
dark for days. I was so worried. I'm like,
I don't even want to think about. The success rate of brain surgery.
Oh my god!
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll check that. I'm gonna check that out later. Now, barely. But fuck it. Since LDG's here, I'm gonna do a free shot for you guys.
Hey!
Yay! I'm worth a $20 shot or a $10 shot.
Oh fuck! I'm not puking on camera for free.
Not free. Not free. I'm not free.
Hey, I may be easy, but I'm not free.
Yeah, you got to have some standards, Gorilla.
That's fine. That's fine.
Although I got to admit, if the right woman came along, I might be free. Oh God. How did that drink go down there, Gorilla?
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, good. I'm relieved.
It's one of my favorite shots. So.
Oh, well, that's good. You're drinking.
I'm still hungry. Shit. I'm gonna have to burn some more shrimp.
I don't even know what the hell I'm going to eat tonight. I got food in the fridge, but I don't know if it's anything I want to eat, quite frankly. Oh God. Oh yikes.
Yeah, I definitely know that feeling. I got fridge.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, we're all over the board.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's pretty much open panel weirdness tonight, actually.
We're open panel? Okay. I literally just, like I said, I just saw you were streaming. I clicked your link. I didn't even stop to listen. I just came in the panel. So if you guys were talking about something before I got here, go ahead and continue. My bad.
Yeah, we were talking about maple trees and shit.
Yeah.
And how I didn't realize we had maple trees in Alberta. I was like, I don't know. I've never.
They're in the foothills.
You didn't know you have maple trees in Canada?
Yeah, in Alberta.
Are you kidding me?
No, Alberta.
No, it is
kind
of
Canada, right? Trees in every province.
I
guarantony you.
I was going to say,
they don't have maple trees where I grew up.
It's kind of in regional areas, right? So it might not be your part of the province, but that doesn't mean it's not there somewhere.
Yeah. We don't have.
Well, I never heard of Alberta talking like they were Quebec.
Yeah, like Quebec, Ontario,
the country next to Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Quebec probably doesn't believe in the maple leaf because they want the fleur de lis, right?
I mean, your hockey team is literally called the Maples.
We've got a bunch of hockey teams.
Well, Toronto has
not
Maple
Alberta.
Leafs. Yeah, we have more than one hockey team, though. We have quite
Alberta
a few.
Has
actually.
A hockey team. Alberta has two.
You got two.
The Calgary Flames and the Edmonton Oilers.
That's right. We have the Vancouver Canucks here in BC.
Home of Wayne fucking Gretzky, the greatest. The yeah. Out.
One of the most talented players ever, and then he sold out and moved down to L.A.
Yeah, he's the
Pissed
GOAT.
people
Nobody can
off.
touch him. He's the Michael Jordan of fucking hockey.
Oh, he's a great player, yeah.
Crazy.
But still, there's a lot of Canadians that kind of think he was kind of a whiner.
Oh, well,
He kind of whined to the refs, and the refs.
Oh, he had a lot. He had a lot of muscle backing him
Well,
up too.
he was
a
such a
small
good
guy.
player,
If anybody
right?
touched Gretzky, they got the fuck beat out of him.
Yeah, well, he was such a good player. I can kind of understand it, but yeah. But the damn Canucks, they've been around since what, 1970 in the expansion league, and they still haven't won that damn Stanley Cup, those SOBs.
Shit.
That's because the United States stole all your good players.
Probably. Like a lot of our talent goes to the States, as in movies and TV.
Don't worry, we'll send Justin Bieber back to you.
Justin Bieber, I don't think he ever left. Isn't he still in Ontario somewhere?
Didn't he just get arrested down in Florida like 2 years ago?
Oh, I don't
2
know.
years ago?
I hope so. Maybe Florida can keep him then.
For driving drunk and doing like 70 miles an hour down a pedestrian side street?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Justin seems to have that kind of a reputation, yeah.
But for our Maple Tree experts here, Tiki Adumi has a question.
I'm not an expert. But go for it.
Yeah,
What's the
you're
question?
Canadian. That comes with expertise in maples.
Yeah. It's kind of like, don't you have to in order to graduate high school, you gotta like do a whole breakdown of all the maple trees and dissect the maple leaf and stuff?
Dissect the maple leaf.
Is that like dissecting a frog?
Yeah. Guys don't dissect frogs, you dissect maple leaves.
I remember dissecting a frog actually, and it was disgustingly gross.
Yeah, ours was disgustingly pleasant when we did it. But he says, I have a Japanese maple. Does that count?
Is it in Canada?
No idea. Did it grow up in Canada?
Yeah, is it rooted in Canadian soil? Then I guess it might count. For all I know, there could be Japanese maples all across bloody Canada. I mean, it is a country of immigrants, after all. That's an immigration joke, by the way.
Yeah.
I really don't know, to be honest.
I don't know
Maybe
either.
you can do some research on that and let us know.
I don't know what Japanese maple looks like.
Neither do I, to be honest.
Here, just a sec. Oh, they're one of these damn trees. Okay. It's one of these.
Okay. Does it say what areas it actually grows in?
I'd have to do. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. But I guess if it's a maple tree, it might grow in Canada. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting there's such a thing as a Japanese maple, though. I never realized that.
It's like everything Japanese. They'll take it and just slap the name Japanese in front of it. Oh wait, maybe that's the Chinese.
Yeah. But the Chinese will add 50% lead to it. Can't trust the Chinese or Chinese on that one.
And make 90% cheaper. Hell, that damn virus was the longest thing that lasted to ever come out of China.
It probably lasts longer than anything on the store shelves. Most of the stuff from China on the shelves is crap, basically. God.
That's why we started making the joke. I was like, yeah, that thing's the longest thing that's ever lasted coming out of China. And welcome, Yvette. Welcome.
Hey,
hey, sweetie.
Finally, a lady in the chat. It's about time.
Good morning,
I
thought you had Elihu here earlier.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, did we? Okay. She's got to work soon though, so she probably won't pop in.
Yes, she does. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, working on a Saturday, that sucks, Yvette.
Oh yeah,
Well,
it's the weekend, ain't it?
Sucks when you're the person in charge.
She's in charge. Oh, okay, well that makes sense, I guess then.
Yeah, she's in charge of inventing or finding new elements and subatomic particles and
They gave
energy
her the cattle
sources
prod.
and all that fun stuff.
Oh, that's very impressive then.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, they gave her the cattle prod. Come on, work faster.
Oh, she gave her the cattle prod to stick up other people's asses. Yeah. Yeah, she's got the key.
Like my boss thought I was joking that one holiday we were working. They were gonna give me fucking Andrew. I was like, might as well just tell Andrew he has the day out because that way I don't expect any help. And she goes, well, maybe you could give him some tips and tricks and all that to help speed him up. I was like, the only way to speed that damn boy up is with the cattle prod, and even that's got a little chance.
So I take it Andrew's not the most conscientious employee at your company?
No, he's only working because the state, in order for him to keep his benefits, the state requires him to work 20 hours a week.
Oh, God. That sounds like a pain in the gorilla.
I told him might as well just tell him to stay at home. That way I'm not expecting any help.
Yeah, sometimes people that are helpful would be better if they weren't helping, right?
No, but I can walk circles around him. He'd take forever to clear off a rack because we had one of those 90-second dishwashers. And when I'm running those damn dishwashers there, as soon as that door open, those racks better be out of the damn way because I'm shoving two more in and go. And he'd take like 3 minutes to empty off a rack till finally I come over there and start throwing shit out of the way just so I can get some room to shove two more in. And I'm not talking about the fully loaded, got 50 damn things on a rack. I'm talking about that 95% of the rack is a freaking roasting pan that can be dried in 20 seconds, or stack it off to the side and let the fan dry it.
So why does your boss keep him if he's that inept?
Well,
tax subsidies.
Yeah,
tax. Are we waiting for?
And he actually did. Like when he was scheduled, he actually did show up.
Oh, okay.
It's just you can't have him on those busy days. He's good.
That makes sense. Yeah.
He's a good Tuesday and Wednesday worker, maybe, but you get him on any other day, he's fucking worthless.
Okay, well,
hey, Gorilla.
On Tuesday, Wednesday.
Are we waiting for Pop Culture to go live?
He said he was still waiting for a room with Wi-Fi. So,
yeah, I got that message like a couple hours ago. I didn't know if there was a.
Yeah,
update.
I noticed that on Twitter too, but Pop hasn't seemed to have been around the last little while, so I don't know what's going on there.
Maybe he's getting some sleep.
Man, he could be getting. I'm just glad to know he's alive after.
I was stoked. I was expecting him to go dark for days.
He should have some sleep. I was amazed that when I got home from work this afternoon, he was actually on there chatting with everybody.
Same here.
Like, wow, man, you're a warrior, man. Like, when I saw that picture of the staples they put in the top of his head, like, oh my God.
No, even better than that. I'm glad he was able to actually tweet that.
Yeah.
He was physically able to type, physically able to still communicate, physically able to share an image. Like that's the most important part.
Like the medical technology we have these days. Like I'm just shocked.
I was worried. I saw those X-rays and I was freaking the fuck out.
Oh, me too. When I saw that shit, was it 2 weeks ago now? I thought, oh shit,
it was horrifying.
Yeah, it's like I was really I'm still worried for him because he's still got a lot of shit to go.
He's still recovering.
Yeah.
Still got that
he's got to have that other.
I saw that.
You still
I first thought they're cheaping him out on the drugs.
But
they are definitely cheaping him out on the drugs.
Maybe they gave him a shot of morphine. Maybe that's why he's not here.
I think he might be trying to get the room settled in, or maybe they're.
Yeah, I remember when I went to the hospital.
Wi-Fi. Yeah,
they put you into a room. Yeah, they into a room that's like the waiting room for like another room. And I've been there, so it doesn't. It's not exactly like first class, if you know what I mean.
Sometimes waiting can really suck, but that's just the way
they had to. Yeah. When I went in there, they had to bring my equipment in with me, and equipment meaning the shit that was still keeping me alive. Well, not like a heart monitor or anything like that, but like the stuff they had they had injected it into me, I should say. Like I came in with accessories. Yeah, exactly. And I sat there for like an hour before. Well, I was lucky. I was only there for like an hour and a half. But God forbid. When I was there were
3 hours in the hallway.
Yeah, I left that room when other people that were in there before me were still in there.
That's often the worst part is the bloody waiting, right? When you're getting medical treatment, is you can wait and wait and wait, till you just want to scream, right? So yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm so glad that Pop seems to have come through it really well. He's got his sense of humor still going on, and
motors. Yep.
He's just seems to be totally awake and aware, and he's still typing his messages. And when I saw those staples in his head, though, that was brutal. Like that was just brutal. It's like, oh my God.
Yep.
Oh, I can't imagine what you went through, man. Like,
they only took a very small piece of his brain out.
Did they confirm that? Because last time I spoke to him, he said that he wasn't confirmed on that.
Yeah, I really don't
sample
know.
Taken out. He took a sample out.
Just a biopsy.
That's confirmed.
Yeah, the biopsy.
I think Pop might have said it was a biopsy on his Twitter. Yeah.
Tiki says, "Come on, he's obviously betting his nurse."
Well, I gotta say,
wait, Tiki, you mean she actually woke up? She actually woke up.
Maybe that's what woke her up.
No, I thought when you had brain surgery that they had to keep you awake during the procedure. I thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm serious. I could have sworn.
It actually sounds quite reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they want to make sure you're still motor. They're not effing up and.
Well, in Star Trek, they worked on Spock. He was awake.
Well, he had to give
God.
Okay. Nice reference.
Oh,
nice reference point.
That's because they're so inept that he had to give him instructions while his brain was sitting on the fucking table.
Yeah, I saw a movie where they just transported the cancer out of his head.
That'd be handy.
No, but for real, yeah, it does actually. It does make sense with like the nature of the brain and whatnot. And,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I have read that there's no pain centers in the brain. So once you enter,
Oh, trust me, that is not correct.
No,
that is not correct. I mean, where do headaches come from?
No, but I mean, if they're surgically cutting into the brain, I remember reading there's no actual nerves.
There's no nerve endings in the brain. It's like people worrying about like their heart. They're like, oh, there's this pain in my chest. It's not your heart. Your heart doesn't have fucking pain receptors. Your organs don't have pain receptors.
Yeah, that's what I read. It's like
that's actually right.
No, it's just connected to the furthest thing. That it's just connected to the furthest thing that does have pain receptors. So like you get a headache, it's just your veins you're feeling or the muscles you're feeling. It's not the actual physical brain.
It's not the brain.
But I mean the nearest thing is basically telling you, holy shit, someone's cutting into my head right now.
Yeah, there's certainly pain receptors in your skull. That's for damn sure.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah. Pop's scalp looks like it was probably pretty sore from those staples.
Fucking right.
Oh my God.
Headache, I'm sure.
You know what? I couldn't help but thinking. I mean, I hope this isn't too weird, but I couldn't help but thinking when I saw that photo that Pop took of the top of his head. I thought, that could really. If Pop really wanted to, personalize the horror streams on Tuesday, he could like maybe
that in the thumbnail.
Work that image in somewhere to the opening on the horror streams. Okay, I know that's weird, but
actually, Joe, this is what happens when you watch such and such, and we were reviewing like a bad movie. You need brain surgery. Hey there, Pop. Welcome back.
Pop!
Welcome back. Pop.
Hey.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers. Did they finally,
Hey, Bob.
did they
How you
finally
feeling,
give you
Pop?
the room, Pop?
Sorry, we're
Somebody's
talking
feeling
about the
okay
inside of
tonight.
your skull. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, how are you doing tonight?
We didn't mean to be simulating your experience on the stream.
Hey, if you want to come on, Pop, and chat, if you're up to it, like don't worry about it if you need rest, but we'd love to, chat with you a bit.
Oh,
Oh. For the low price of $10 here, we will play tennis balls specifically here for LDG.
oh, God, dude, can I have one night off?
Yeah.
What one,
Well,
please?
I'm trying to at
I
least
love you,
get
Pop.
no, we're just trying to figure out ways to stimulate some
Yeah,
donations.
yeah. So you directly point it directly at my suffering. Thank you. No, thank you. No problem. Yeah, I get it.
Hey, all right, tell you what. I'll let you pick a movie for me to suffer through on a watch party. I'll do that like on a Thursday. How about that?
Teletubbies, the movie.
Which one?
Sparkly Teletubbies.
Which one?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Which one? Yeah,
If
okay.
there's any sequels, you want the one with the highest number. So if there's like 3 of them, you have to watch the third one.
Yeah.
If there's 8, you have to watch the 8th.
Oh. Whew.
It can't be worse than the Leprechaun movies.
Oh, jeez.
I still haven't gotten to the space one there, but I watched.
Oh, jeez.
In
Leprechaun in the
Hood.
Hood. Have you seen Leprechaun in the Hood?
No, it's not in the hood. It's in the
While
hood.
sipping your gin and the juice.
And back to
Yeah.
the hood.
That's probably the best one.
But why is every? Here's another question: why the hell does every movie seem to like have one where they're going to fucking space? Like even Fast and Furious, the one thing that's supposed to be done on land there with a fucking car is in space. Like what the hell?
Well, it's a trope. It's like in space, in water, in whatever. It's just a trope.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Blame Muppets.
They all
in
have 'em.
Space.
Yeah, and wasn't there
Exactly.
like a Sharknado in space? Like how the
I
hell do
watched
you get
Muppets
tornado?
in-
How
I
the hell
watched
do you
Muppets
get?
in Space on acid.
Oh, we were
It
good.
was really good.
Well, that's cool. You will appreciate our first idea for August there then, where we're gonna watch movies called that would be bad acid trips.
Oh,
Like
Jesus.
like you take a bunch of acid there and watch Fantasia.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
What?
I tell you, you don't need to take acid to watch Fantasia. It's pretty much weird on its own.
I didn't even understand the movie, but apparently that was Marissa's favorite damn movie. I never fucking understood
I
it.
so walked out of that garbage. Oh my
You're
God,
talking- are you
Fantasia was
talking about-
horrible.
Hey, wait! Did you get a refund for
You
that?
would have been 3.
Are you talking about
I was like 8 or something
Wait,
like that.
didn't Fantasia come out in like the 40s?
No.
Yeah.
There was it was the remake in the 90s that they did.
Oh no,
It was
not
a
the remake.
Fantasia 90s version.
Oh fuck the
They
remake.
did a remaster.
Yeah, remastered. We walked
Yeah.
out of the freaking theaters like it was horrible.
Well, if you walked out, you haven't seen the whole film because the last part's the best part. So
Oh God.
Well, all I
no,
remember seeing a
no.
bunch of pink swirling shit.
well, the thing is in Fantasia, it's like what 4 or 5 different stories in the film, and they're all very, very different, right?
Yeah, they're all shorts. They're
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
to
an
me, the
anthology of
last
shorts.
part
They're-
that really
they're-
matters is the if we're talking the classic Disney film is the night on Bald Mountain at the end.
The one with the demon and they're playing.
Yeah, the one with the demon.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it's
Oh, the
fantastic.
demon comes out of the volcano. and
I
shit.
wouldn't be
Holy shit.
surprised if John
That's so
Williams, if John Williams was
Oof.
alive then and heard that might have inspired some of the Star Wars music.
That stuff is fucking spectacular.
That's a great, that segment is fantastic. Yeah.
It's just shocking that that's a Disney production. It's just like,
Well,
wow.
the thing is, Fantasia's got some really silly stuff in it too. But
that
ending,
one's just wild.
That ending is incredible. Yeah, I agree.
Well, that was when the National Socialists are running the company.
I have no idea. I don't know my Disney.
At the time, Walt's brother was a very high official in the American Nazi Party.
Really? Wow.
He financially supported his brother.
What year was this?
He did it for most of his life.
No. What year was he a member of the Nazi Party though? Because that would be quite telling if there's a specific year.
Until it became illegal.
Okay.
Which would have been the 30s.
What, to be Nazi?
I'm trying to remember. What year did Fantasia actually come out now? Was it 39?
Echo.
I believe sometime in the 40s.
I think this question is directed at you guys.
1946.
August 1st, 1946.
Wow, was that late?
Right
So
after.
it was actually post-war then. Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Tiki's asking, is it bad if that is my favorite era of Disney?
That is
LOL.
staggeringly the.
Well, not if you don't have problems with the Jews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking Jews.
Like that era, the golden age of Disney. No, I'm pretty sure most people think I'm pretty sure that's most Disney fans' favorite era of Disney.
Yeah.
Like Snow White and like Bambi and all that shit. Right.
Basically, I think anything Disney from somewhere in the
Pre
30s.
1950.
I think from somewhere in the 30s with stuff like Snow White, right through to like the 60s with stuff like Mary Poppins and all that stuff. Like that's kind of the peak decades of Disney for me, anyway. Because I was a kid in the 60s, and I remember seeing Mary Poppins in the theater on a ginormous screen, and it was mind-boggling. Believe me, that was incredible film.
That. Oh man,
great film! I still love it. And look at where Disney is today.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Walt. He would be rolling in his grave, I'm sure.
Oh, Lord.
Well, yeah, he'd be telling them to keep all the agenda stuff under wraps. You don't tell people that you're doing all this crazy stuff. You can still do it, but just don't advertise it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've never figured out what mainstream entertainment has to do with pushing a agenda of a very, very, very tiny minority. It's just very strange to me.
Yeah. Well, the company's always been knee deep in propaganda.
Yeah, but they used to know how to entertain a mainstream audience to make a lot of money, right? and it wasn't obvious back then, right, Jerm?
The focus was always
they had better quality.
The focus was always the widest consumer base as possible. That was always the absolute center focus.
Well, it was all about making bucks, I think, right? Basically,
for the purpose of making money. Bottom line,
and putting out quality too.
It's like Oprah. They were like, why don't if Oprah ran for president, she'd win. Like she just would. That's the way
I hope not.
it works. But somebody was like, why don't you run for president? And she's like, oh, because I'd lose half of my fans.
Yeah. And Tiki says, I grew up on classic Disney, the Walt era stuff.
Me too.
Yeah.
Best stuff.
Yeah. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the more modern ones, like The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, like they're great, but those old ones are just so charming. And you just know that everything was just done by hand, meticulously, frame by frame, and it's fucking astonishing.
Oh,
it's
the early animation.
Marvel to look at. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, agree, Scoglie. The early animation is just
mind-blowing. They are like real, like handmade pieces of art.
They are art. Yeah, to me,
it's all art, different tools and whatever, but it's just so manually painstaking, right?
Can you believe that they were actually drawing all this shit by hand back then? They didn't have any computer assisted stuff to help them.
Dude,
right?
exactly like that.
Yeah.
It was frame by frame,
Yeah, like that's talent
hand
to
drawn and
me.
colored, hand drawn and colored. No fucking technical trickery, nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and
It
it's
was
great. And I
all
don't mean to take away from artists. Use the tools that you can make your best art with, but just the sheer mechanical labor involved is impressive.
and the brilliance of the high level of the quality they achieve with that too. It just
Yeah,
still boggles my mind.
lovely stuff.
It is great stuff. And then you got films like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or something like, which is mind-bogglingly cool sci-fi. You know, like Disney was kind of all over the map back then, really. That was what, Kirk Douglas, I think, with that in that one.
I don't remember offhand.
I remember 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, though. I remember the opening scene where it's the submarine basically plows into a I think it's a warship or something and sinks it. That was quite an opening for a film. But I haven't seen it in a long time, so don't quote me.
I don't think I've seen. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I think I have vague early memories of that, but like I don't know how old, like 3 or 4 years old, because it's vague, like old school.
Yeah, I think it was fairly early. I think it was probably early 60s. I probably actually saw it on the TV.
Yeah, well,
for
I
the
was born
first
in
time.
1980, so.
Yeah.
But one of my earliest memories is scenes from that movie and just not understanding the context of what was going on.
Mm.
It was scary. I was little.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen it. It's just like I really don't remember it myself, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm playing Star Trek Online. I'm smashing some Jemadar ships. It's fuck you.
Oh, that freaking game.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, geez, actually, it's even older. It's 1954. Jesus,
Crazy.
I wasn't born. I wasn't alive then either. Wow. Yeah, it was written. Jules Verne, I guess, was the original author of that story, though.
In the
Late 1800s, I would guess.
Echo. When did Jules Verne write 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne was published in January 1870 in Brazil.
1870.
Wow, that's earlier for his stuff then.
It was published in Brazil. Just there's a little fact they threw in. It was first published in 1870 in Brazil. I was like, oh, interesting.
That's interesting. I wonder why Brazil. Maybe he couldn't get a publishing deal anywhere else at the time.
Yeah,
well, that's fairly.
I'm sure there's an interesting story there.
Yeah, didn't he publish War of the Worlds like a decade or two after that? I think it was 1898 or something.
Not sure.
So maybe that was early in his career and he wasn't acknowledged as a great writer back then. So he just went, okay, screw that. I'll just go publish it in Brazil. Anyway, it does star some great people. Kirk Douglas and James Mason. Like, there's a cast, right? Man. I remember seeing it though. It was a really fun film. A lot of fun. Oh man, back when movies were just fun. You walked out of the theater, it made you feel good about being alive. Oh yeah.
I was gonna actually try to Samuel stream, and I was like, oh, I started having like a camera. I was like, oh yeah, I can't use the same camera for both. Silly. I was gonna name it. Go watch Gorilla's stream.
No wonder you guys couldn't hear me. Yvette said.
And I was like, he's gone quiet there for a while.
Did you have your mic off or something, man?
Yeah, I went to go get some water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Yvette says, hey, yeah, because I have to have my good dose of fluoride, you know.
Now it's
But,
good to have water if you're going to be doing some shots. That's
Yeah.
I've only done one here, and that was a free one. Yvette says, hey, Bob, good to hear from you. I just had to go grab some iced tea. It's so hot here, lol. Tiki says, yeah, the technical wizardry in old Disney productions are amazing. Similar to what I loved from ILM back in the 80s and 90s. I play Star Trek Online too. I used to play it, but then there's a bunch of problems with that game.
It's still old, and honestly, I just started playing it like 2 weeks ago.
And then Tiki says, I liked it for the mindless grind and collecting cool ships. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the away missions are kind of iffy, but the space combat is sick. Really, like you map out your own custom controls on the keyboard and shit. It's awesome. Yeah. I'm enjoying it immensely, but holy fuck, it's a war of attrition when it comes to learning it. Like it'd be different if you like started at the beginning, right? But they've added so much over the last like what? It's like 13 years old or something, right? So they've added so much to it. Like it's just overwhelming to learn what's going on. Like
Yeah,
I was
Minecraft's
learning
harder.
some very basic stuff just like yesterday. I'm like, oh fuck, like god damn it, like.
So you just like start the game and you die almost instantly? Is that what you're saying?
No. It's not that. It's just little quality of life stuff, like understanding. Like I've been fighting with the map, because I just didn't quite understand how I had a like misunderstanding like how the map worked. Just like silly stuff that you wouldn't imagine. Just constantly. I'm like just looking because it doesn't have a tutorial that just walks you through everything because it would be just hours and hours long. So you just kind of have to figure it out. So I'm going on Google and I'm like, okay, how do you train your bridge officers? And I like research that for like half an hour, and then you come back,
Oh my
and
God.
they're like go to this space station. So you like, for some reason I can't find the nav point, so I have to like look on the map through like 30 different star systems that have like 20 different stars. You have to zoom in on each star manually, or just go on Google and be like, where's this thing, and like find it, and then find it. It's like, what the fuck, why don't I right? But then I had a misunderstanding with the map, and now I know how to find the nav points. I was like, oh, fuck sakes.
Man, that sounds like a lot of work, I gotta say.
But it's amazing. But it's so.
I guess once you figure it out, though, it's cool.
Yeah, it
right?
was so deeply compelling at the same time that it's like, okay, just calm down. It'll be worth it. Like we'll get there. There's a lot going on.
One of these days, but I'm way too exhausted tonight to even think about something like that.
Well, it takes a lot of processing power. I'll tell you that.
And I got a lot of like PD York. He always streams. He streams Star Trek Online. He's why I started playing it, right? So by any questions, I can bounce it off him, and they're just ridiculous questions, and he's just like, "Oh fuck."
It helps to get to be able to question a voice of experience for
sure.
Yeah,
he's been playing it. He bought the lifetime he purchased the lifetime membership like 10
so he's
years.
Been playing this thing for like
he purchased it like 10 years ago, like 12 years ago. That's lifetime membership, right? So I'm just coming in like a week ago, right?
So he's like the wise man at the top of the mountain.
Yeah, totally. Captain Conrad or whatever he calls himself.
Okay, well that helps then.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Oh jeez. Well, fun. Hey, if you're not having fun when you're alive, what's the point of being alive, right?
No, for sure.
We have enough shit to deal with. Well, that's why we're here, because of all the shit going down. But
and I always worry
about
have fun with massive online multiplayer. I always worry about like a degree of griefing, they call it, where people just like fuck with you, like what you were saying, like you just die instantly because people just pick on noobs, right? It's not like that at all. There's none of that going on.
There's like not a lot of player interaction, is there?
They're all cosmetic. There's no like pay to win. Like you can like get this like crazy ship or whatever, but it's no more powerful than the best ship you unlock in the storyline anyways. It's just like it's just a different skin, a custom cool skin or whatever. So it doesn't give them a combat edge, right?
Oh, that's good.
So there's no pay to win, there's no griefing, and that's the stuff I worry about. So it's great.
Well, yeah, it's like it's not fun if people are just there to screw you around, right?
There's the gambling loot boxes, but I don't interact with that, right? You have to they give you these infinity boxes every once in a while when you pick up your loot boxes, and you got to buy keys to open them. But I just ignore them.
Yeah.
They're not necessary.
Yeah, that's why I used to go on Fortnite every once in a while. I just do the solos and just be a one-on-one with people. Basically,
I haven't tried that game yet. I tried the Apex Legends and I got grief to fucking hell.
I didn't. I tried Apex Legends a few years ago. There was a sweetheart I used to go on with, and she wasn't really into it, right?
Oh, that always helps if you have a teammate that's like not bad, but because you go on there and they like put you with a group of people, and when you're new and you're there, they're like, "Fuck, we got a noob, we're gonna lose."
Oh, the thing was,
they may as well just boot. Like they almost just boot you. They just leave you. They just play like you're not even there, right?
Well, the thing was, I don't know why. For some reason, she seemed to think I was fun to play games with. So she was like this, cute little British gal with a gorgeous accent, and for some reason, she got it. She kind of wanted me to go on and play Apex with her.
Oh, that's awesome.
She was like, oh my god, what a good player! She was just slaughtering people right and left, right, and I'm kind of like pulling up the tail end, just trying to stay alive.
You were the medic.
Oh, I probably was just more like the victim.
Oh.
I was just there to die, like it was so bad.
I always had to earn my place as the medic because I was kind of a bad shot anyways. So I would like kind of figure out who was like the best player, and then I would just follow them and then just duck and cover. And whenever they went down, I would just bring them up, right, and try to earn my place on the team. And every once in a while, you could find a group of people that would like take you under their wing and let you play, but for the most part it was pretty toxic.
Yeah, it's mostly toxic. Like luckily, she took me under her wing, and I guess there were one or two other people in our squad usually that would kind of be semi-regulars for the few months that I played that stuff. But I never liked Apex. I just found the weaponry and everything a little too clumsy and clunky.
I haven't played Fortnite. It looks really slick.
Fortnite's much slicker. It's much easier. The weapons are cool. Well, the thing is with Fortnite though, it changes every so many months. They have a different season, right? And they can totally change the whole look and feel of the game. Like I remember a few years ago, they had one season where they had actually flying saucers. You could actually fly a flying saucer around and like laser blast people with blasters. It was pretty weird. It always, and one year they had dinosaurs that would eat you. I mean, it could be a very weird game, but I haven't played it. Oh God, it's probably been like 4 or 5 months because I just, haven't had the time to even bother with it. So they could be in a totally different season for all I know by now. But yeah, it's like the British girl. She introduced me to that too, and we used to go on. There'd be like 4 of us in a squad, and she was incredibly good. She would just like murder people right and left and center. And so it was a lot of fun.
Tiki of Doom is Tiki of Doom says, I started way back.
Oh, Fortnite's been around forever.
Yeah, civilization and kind of broken.
Ancient and kind of broken, It's changed developers so many times. That's interesting. Huh.
Okay, I never.
Yeah, it does. It does seem really like kind of patched together in a way. It's marvelous what they've accomplished, and but yeah, you can kind of see the cracks.
I think it's been around for like a decade or something.
Romulans are the best. Oh, they're talking about Tiki talking about Star Trek Online.
Oh, okay.
Us British girls are great assassins. Nice.
Yeah, and they have nice accents too.
Yeah, I always set my my Google Assistant to either South African or Australian.
Okay.
Female, of course.
Yeah, I think this girl is from the Midlands, and I can't quite place her accent, but oh my God, I totally fell in love with it. If I could meet a girl with an accent like that, I'd be like, hey, baby. Oh, yeah. Good memories. Good memories.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
So, Tiki, why are Romulans the best? I'm curious. Best at
Yeah,
what?
I'm still working my way through the first storyline. I just chose the basic bitch Federation one. You know, that's a good place to start. I think I must be almost through it. Then I'm gonna do the Romulan thing.
How long have you been playing this game, Scogly?
I don't know, like 2 weeks, but I go pretty hard. Well, I was in between jobs, so I was on EI, so I just played it like
Oh,
for hours and
okay.
hours and hours. But I just started a new job. I just finished my 4th day last night. It's
Okay.
11 p.m. till like 6 in the morning.
Ouch.
It's yeah. Well, I just spent the last 5 years doing 2 in the afternoon till 11 p.m. So it's not a huge shift.
Okay.
So
You were
I'd
working
stay
like
up all night a lot, anyways,
you
right?
were.
'Cause you get home from work at like
Uh,
11:30, and I'd play video games for 4 or
that's
5
kind of
hours.
late, yeah. You were working. Was it like a supermarket job or something? Because
No,
I remember
I
you
was
had your
at the I was
uniform.
at a Shell gas station, but now I work at
Okay, because
the
you had that
wholesale foods,
you
and
had
I
that
just do
uni you
grocery
were wearing.
stocking overnight, so it's nice. No more customers.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I when I was at college too many years ago to even think about, I worked at 2 or 3 different gas stations, and I would start at the 11 and 11 at night shift, and go to like 7 in the morning, right? And man, working the night shift, I found it not a lot of fun, to be honest.
Well, there's no sitting around at this place. Like
Oh, really?
you stock like yeah, we use it's overnight stock at the grocery store, right? They got a whole bunch of
Oh,
pallets, and you just grab your carts and you just go. I can listen to whatever I want in my earbuds, and
that's
you
cool.
just put your head down and put the stock out.
So you're
Nobody
just
fucking
stocking.
comes up and talks to you. You just go, and time flies.
So you're
Um,
stocking shelves all night then?
yeah, and the
Oh
yeah, it's not
yeah,
bad. It's not
that
bad at
sounds
all. You just
good.
putter around and stock shelves. It's not hard work.
That sounds pretty
And
good.
yeah, time flies. But at the gas station, I would sit on the counter
Oh,
for
tell me about
hours
it.
and
I'd get at
hours
the
and
gas
hours
station at
and
11 o'clock, and it would be busy for like maybe till like 1,
yeah,
and then
and then it dies off, and then it's
it dies.
even listening to stuff in my earbuds, it's like, oh my god, the day just drags on and on and on, right?
But the worst part was, Gogly, around 2 a.m. when the bars and the nightclubs
Oh
closed,
fuck.
you start getting all the freaks coming in, right?
Yeah.
They'd be like hammered out of their minds,
Hey,
and you'd be
Oiler.
trying to deal with these people, right?
Oiler
And
Greg.
it's like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Hey Euler, how's it going? Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Euler.
And Tiki says, "Yeah, I'm talking about Star Trek Online."
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
That's
clarified.
fascinating that the game's changed developers many times. I
Huh.
find that fascinating.
And by change developers, you mean fail and then be bought out and then fail.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
then be bought out.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
I paid that game for 100. I bought that game for $120.
Jesus Christ. And I'm just sitting in there, it's just sitting here for free.
Yeah, I bought it
Yep.
I got it for free.
Yeah.
Screw you all.
Yeah, that blows. I'd be chapped.
Hey,
That's
LD,
what you get for being an early adopter, LDG.
Yeah.
LDG.
I played the game when there was no such thing as 360-degree turning in a space fighting game.
Yeah. Hey, LDG, you're gonna about have to give me a buzz
Groundbreaking.
because I was on Jill stream first. No comment? Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't get what you were trying to on Jill's stream.
Well, you said screw you all. I said you're gonna have to give me about as drunk as I was on Jill's stream on Memorial Day.
Oh God.
You want to know how bad it was? I don't remember anything after I ate the worm.
Yeah, no shit. You went into freaking La La Land after that.
Yeah. I blacked out for that day. The rest of that day, I blacked out.
Probably
So-
for the
so-
best.
You're saying the worm turned that day, girl. I take it.
So you don't remember going on stream naked, doing the gigolo.
Is that why I've
You
been
don't
getting
remember
all
that.
these damn random phone calls and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, and Oiler Greg says he's doing okay. Tiki says Romulans have the best storyline, and you get to choose more ships, and they have cool cloaking traits. Okay, then he goes, no.
Oh yeah, the cloak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So what's the exact name of this game, Googly?
Star Trek Online.
Oh, well, that's pretty
And
simple.
it's old. I don't think it actually takes much of a fucking computer to run it. And plus, you can turn the graphic. There's a lot of graphics settings.
Yeah, and you can run Star Trek Online on a calculator.
Yeah, it's
well,
old.
Since my computer is a gaming computer that can handle Fortnite, I'm pretty confident.
Oh yeah. I'd be shocked if you'd have to have a real fucking potato to not be able to play this.
Well, Fortnite is pretty demanding, so I'm sure Star Trek would be fine.
Yeah, I've got every. Yeah, I'd be floored if you had trouble playing this.
Yeah, we'll see you, Yvette. You have a nice shower there. Have a good day at work. Even though it's Saturday.
Good night.
And Oil says, I stole a Romulan cloaking device and hooked it into my pickup truck. Awesome.
That'd be fucking dope.
Oh, cool! I just found the website. Wow, this looks pretty good, actually. Damn.
Yeah. It's cool. It's a little frustrating to get going on it, but because there's a lot going on.
Well, frustrating is all right. I've dealt with plenty of frustrating in my life, so
yeah. No, it's cool though.
That's
once you
cool.
get going.
It says play now, so if you click on that, are you like just go right into the game?
Well, no, you'll have to download it. There was a patch that took a while to download.
Okay, I'll just keep the website up here and I'll check it out later on then.
But Oiler Greg, make sure to not change your Alexa there to say to computer there, or else it might fire some photon torpedoes. Nothing? Okay. I must be getting tired. My jokes are dying.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't get that one. Sorry.
Yeah, my jokes are dying.
Well,
I might just be tired.
It's just after 9 o'clock my time, but it is a Friday night, so after a long, crazy week at work, it's kind of easy to be very tired. So
yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock here.
Yeah, I'm kind of fading a bit myself, to be honest, Gorilla.
And I was hoping to get a couple more donations, but oh well.
Yeah, maybe Friday's not the best night.
They're not stripping enough.
People are out doing stuff, right? So,
Well, I didn't promote.
And you had it earlier in the week too.
I didn't promote this. Plus, like a lot of the people here, they're at the other people their streams there too. So it's understandable. I tried.
Yeah.
Well, at least I got.
It's all good that you tried, man.
Yeah. Well, at least I got Bird to buy the timestamp for Jill's face reveal.
Oh, there you go. that in itself is a victory, then.
Yeah.
No, that's funny.
Then Richie Poole is getting sent a welcome gift to Arizona.
I do have to say, though, watching Jill drink those shots was definitely a highlight of my week for sure.
Yeah, that made me smile.
Yeah, well, Jill's pretty adorable, really, isn't she?
Absolutely.
Yeah. She's like the nicest person. Even when you're sitting there in the chat, you put stuff in there that she goes, I wish I didn't read that. She still like laughs about it and stuff.
You got to really try hard to upset Jill, I must say. That's for sure.
Well, there's a reason I buy a lottery ticket every time she naturally swears on her stream. You can't force the swear. You got to get it naturally.
I have a sound clip of her dropping the F-bomb, and it's my Facebook Messenger notification.
Oh shit!
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah, let's hear it. I want to hear that. I wish I had that. That's awesome.
Hold on.
I don't remember Jill ever dropping an F bomb.
No, she was talking about the trillion spiders or something like that.
No, it's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Files, audio files.
If I thought anybody would have it, be LDG.
Okay, here we go.
Where's my fucking breadsticks? Where's my fucking breadsticks?
Where's my fucking breadsticks?
Where's my fucking breadsticks? I think
Breadsticks.
they were talking about the Olive Garden or something. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Is Scotty laughing in the background?
Fucking breadsticks? Really? Like,
Where's my fucking breadsticks?
oh! I thought you were gonna say that. Oh, fuck that. When they're talking, when she was talking, I think with Hungry about some like the spiders and the ant and all the big bugs in Australia that'll kill you. And she said, "Yeah, fuck."
so is that the way Jill talks when she's at the bakery? I'm just wondering. Where's my fucking breadsticks? That was pretty good.
What?
It is still kind of hard to imagine when Jill curses, really, but it's always good.
Now Oiler Greg wants some breadsticks. Yeah. We're doing what we can, Oiler. Not everybody can donate, but we're doing what we can.
We'll try again at the beginning of the month. That's a good time to get people.
Yeah, it'd be better for me because I'm still worried about all the bills I got to pay and all that shit.
Wait for another pay cycle.
I need another pay cycle at least. Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Tiki
Actually,
says,
the first of the month.
Did somebody fall asleep? I thought I heard somebody snoring for a second there.
You woke
Maybe
them
I'm
up.
just I could be imagining it, I guess. But
I think you woke him up.
Yeah. See, if anybody would have had a clip of Jill swearing, I thought it'd be LDG.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, yeah. Well,
I catch weird clips of people saying odd shit, and then I make it my Facebook or my notification. It's like RM Briggs. It's
well,
like, he comes surprise.
Well, let's LDG only clips Bird every fucking time. I still gotta go. Yeah, if Bird didn't ask us not to clip that one there, we will clip them out when they're.
Don't ask people not to clip something. That's a surefire way to get it clipped.
Yeah, but most people respect Bird.
Oh.
They will guy because he knows us. It's been either LDG. Well, I also said I was gonna clip that, but if it's not LDG, it will be Thomas clipping them saying when they're talking about the prostitutes, and he just sarcastically said, "Yeah, I sucked 12 dicks today."
wow, that's kind of memorable.
Oh, I remember the UPS rant there.
Oh my god!
Hey, LDG, can you play the UPS rant? Or do you want me?
You're gonna have to.
Or I can pull
it up.
Yeah, he's sort of KO'd at the moment.
Yeah,
right.
a little bit. I'm tired.
It's gonna take a minute to find it.
Just look UPS rant.
Man, I gotta start clipping some of this stuff every time I see a good one.
Oh yeah. Don't be like, oh, come back and find it later. No,
he's got that rant.
I should have clipped Jill drinking those shots the other night. That would have been great.
Actually, Nemesis of Eden already did that, so I have that footage on my phone.
Good man. I was actually surprised Jill had a bottle of liqueur at her home, and it looked like about 80% of it had already been consumed, which surprised me.
It's like, how long has she had that bottle?
It's probably been there for like 10 years because she says she never drinks much anymore.
Yeah, I'd probably like put a little shot of something in the Christmas icing every year.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Well, Jill's the responsible wife and mother, so that's cool.
Okay, that's just reviews.
You still searching there, Gorilla?
Yeah. Like I said, it's gonna take a minute. Birds has, maybe it must have been towards the bottom because this was what 2 years ago.
UPS. Just search for UPS. Go to Bird's channel and just search for UPS. You can't miss it.
I didn't know you could search directly on the channel there.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, that's an amazing feature. You go to the page and then you can search the page. There's a secondary search thing in there. Amazing.
All right.
It will be under videos.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
You got it?
Excellent.
I found it. I didn't know they even had that.
Yep.
You don't even need that. You just go put Bird of Prey 5 UPS in
Well, I
the main
told her
search.
to do that.
No, that didn't work.
It is literally the first thing I got when I typed it in.
No.
Because you've already been there.
All right. So here is Bird's rant. Did I share the audio? Let me know.
Not hearing it.
Dear Bob, you are so great on other
There it
lives.
goes.
Very good.
Good
Other
now.
dipped in orange juice. Sounds nasty. You're welcome. Dear Bob, this is the official communication from UPS. We have a package on the way to Bopland. Here is your tracking number. Please go on our website and track your packages. Progress to your world. Love UPS.
To your
Oh,
world.
thank you, UPS. Let's see. Let's
Okay.
see. What says? What does UPS say? Fuck you, UPS. You know what region I'm in. Every fucking time I go to UPS, it says, well, what region? I'm in the United fucking States, UPS. How about you just click it for me, okay? Or how about you just assume that if I'm coming to your website, I'm from the United States. What, 90 fucking % of your business isn't enough to make it your default goddamn country? I had to go through this thing every fucking time. And you don't even put the United States first. Canada English, Canada Francaise, Mexico English, Mexico Espanol, Estados Unidos Espanol. What the fuck does that even mean? United States English, the very fucking last one. Oh my God. What you knew enough to open North America. You knew enough to open North America. God damn it, you have my IP address. You know to like within 2 miles of where I live. You can figure out which one I fucking want. Fuck you, UPS. God damn it. And the very fucking last one. Estados Unidos Espanol. Fucking. You know I want to track. Just fucking put up a box that says, give me the fucking tracking number. Just put, that should be on your front page. Severe weather across the United States. There's always severe weather somewhere. Fuck. I honestly, it pisses me off every fucking time I go to UPS. I saved the fucking cookie. It never, every other fucking website, the cookie can save for 16 years. UPS, they can't save the cookie for more than a month.
I remember
Wait a second. I just noticed something. I didn't even notice this the first time here. Can you guys see my cursor? It says enter your fucking tracking number. It says one fuck their shit, mother. I didn't see that before.
This is hilarious.
It's like one of my rage passwords
Oh
when
my
when it's just like, nope, it's got to be different. And there's like this and that, and it's like, fuck you fucking password. Just like accept it. God damn it!
I didn't even notice that Bert edited that.
This is a total classic.
I'm not changing countries. It's the same computer from the same connection on the same IP address I had 6 months ago. It's in transit.
Generally, every page.
It's estimated to be delivered Wednesday on St. Patrick's Day by 9 p.m. Shipping to Bayside, Caroga, United States. It is left Columbia, Missouri, and is now in Columbus, Ohio. Mike Richards, say hi to my package. Oh God. let me rephrase that. Mike Richards, say hi to the UPS package that is passing through your city.
Oh my God, that was funny.
I didn't even notice he changed the tracking thing on the first time I watched that.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I love the ending. The ending. Say hi
Tiki,
to my
that is unfortunately a Deej exclusive.
Yeah, I do not have access to that one. Shoot.
That was classic.
All right, let's see. Euler says the most dangerous place on earth is between Gillette or breadsticks. Gillette multiple face reveals during that stream. Sometimes girls sleep. Yep, that's unfortunately a fact. And other Greg, yeah, some people get paid monthly. Any update from Pop? I saw the post where he had surgery and he seemed to. Yeah, he's out of surgery. He's waiting for a room there. We got Nurse Nappy there.
He commented on the stream about an hour ago.
Yeah, he was on the stream there about an hour ago there. He was just here. Seems like doing well. And Goyler says, Uno Verves, pot por favor. Cerveza por favor. Stupid autocorrect is fighting me. How about the one where Bird's sister walks? Yeah, that's his DJ exclusive. Oh, now everybody's quiet.
Okay.
I was fighting a really tough Jemadar. I ran out of ammo or whatever, and I was whipped out my Terran knife, and I was shanking them.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So you're playing online.
Yeah, I'm playing. I actually considered trying to simul stream this on my channel as well, and then direct more people over here if I could. But then I started having conflicts with my camera, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm being an idiot. I can't do that."
Maybe try tomorrow sometime.
Yeah. But yeah,
I know you used to do your Saturday music streams. I haven't seen those in a couple weeks, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back into that. I can't do it this week, but yeah, we're gonna be getting back into that. I'm gonna try to do more shorter streams.
Okay.
From the break.
What was that one you did 7 hours or something?
Oh, geez, it was crazy. Yeah. I want to have come on and just do maybe 3 or 4 streams a week, but have them 1 or 2 hours kind of thing. Just break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's not so critical when I miss one.
Well, the trouble is a lot of our lives we have stuff we got to do, and we just can't spend a lot of hours on any stream, right? It's a problem.
And it is kind of exhausting.
Well,
you
yeah,
wouldn't think so, but it is surprisingly tiring because you have to watch your mind, right? Because you can't just say anything. You have to be on and conscious, and that in itself is tiring, right?
Hey, wait, we're supposed to watch our mouth?
Well,
yeah, I don't know about that.
I do on my stream. I understand you have a different culture here, and I've said some wild stuff on the stream tonight as well, fairly freely. But still, you kind of do have to want to say a little bit. And as I watch what I say, I
trust me, nothing you said has been too wild here.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have been too crazy tonight, really, compared to some of the shit and some streams we've been on. But
stream's still up, so it can't be that bad.
I try to keep mine pretty PG.
I usually try and stay sane, but sometimes I'm not when I get a little too less than sober, shall I say. But I'm doing pretty good tonight. I must admit, I'm doing pretty good so far tonight. So I guess the occasional f bomb is not that bad when
Yeah,
you're
yeah. F
a
bombs.
mature stream though. Different if it's like a stream that's like PG or something. I guess.
It's like you're doing a like Lost in Space stream or
Like
whatever.
Lost in Space. Well, yeah,
You know?
exactly. I know. Pop wouldn't not want a lot of f bombs when we're
Can
talking
you just
about Lost
imagine
in
just talking about
Space.
Lost in Space, just fucking this, that.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's like, well, fuck Dr. Smith,
Yeah, fuck this piece of shit.
Probably wouldn't fly.
It'd be kind of a funny angle to take.
We're all kind of thinking of it, aren't we? Because let's face it, Dr. Smith actually Dr. Smith's purpose in Lost in Space is to be extremely annoying and piss us off, right?
And sort of creepy.
Yeah, if you've seen enough episodes, that's totally his whole shtick, right? So yeah,
that's a show we should start. Have like get like PG or not even PG, like general, like G-rated like content, and just review it like absolute savages. Just
so sort of MSK, the Mystery Science Theater, to say
crank
Disney.
it up though. Crank it up though.
That could work.
so many possibilities when you think about it. Like YouTube has kind of got limitless potential if you have a good idea, right? Or even a weird idea, I guess.
Yeah. Just be creative.
Yeah, creativity. That's it.
That's the key. Creativity and honesty.
Yeah.
3 quarters of the truth.
Hey, Skogly, did you ever check out Brian Eno yet?
I
hate
did.
that.
And
You did?
I did. And yeah, dude, honestly, way back in the day, I remember being like 14, 15 years old and seeing like pictures of him in like those BMG or like Columbia House Music Club things. And I'm like, look at it. Yeah, I ordered a lot of stuff just based on the cover and what the little clip or whatever.
I think a lot of us did. Like the cover art can make a difference, right?
Yeah. And I never pulled the trigger on him, but I'd see him in like music magazines, and I've seen him here and there, and the way they talked about him, it always sounded like something that I would enjoy, and I never did. And then I listened to that album that you posted on your playlist there, and it was awesome. I absolutely loved it, and I can definitely see why you recommended it to me.
Yeah, he was a pretty well. Which album was it, by the way? Was it his first one, his second one?
Let me take a look. It's been a while since I was there. I remember there was this one song in particular that I was just like, oh man, that's cool. I'll just go take a quick.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm trying, like Taking Tiger Mountain. I remember was the second album I posted. I'm trying to even recall the first album's title now. Jeez, I'm having a brain cramp here. I think his first few albums are absolutely brilliant, though, because they kind of mix pop, rock, and kind of weird experimental stuff all together. And he had a very eclectic approach to the way he dealt with the players and the band members on those albums, too, right?
Maybe I did look it up on something else.
Yeah. Oiler Greg says, I made a video asking for help for Pop the other day. Maybe it'll help. Yeah, you never know. It might have helped. Actually did help, because I think I've seen one donation there. And Oiler says, I use fracking as my primary cursive word in situations where I don't use actual words. BSG. No, I don't give a shit. I'll swear wherever.
Oh Jesus! What would be his first album there, PvP?
Yeah, just give me a sec. Actually, I'm just going to Google it here. Just give me a.
I can't remember.
Select your discography. Actually, his first album in 1973 solo was called "Here Come the Warm Jets."
I remember one song really stood out to me, and I fucking should have done more to make sure I remember what it was.
No, that's cool. I'm just glad to introduce
Yeah,
you.
no, I liked it though. So yeah, I should just dive back in again and find
I
it.
figured it'd be your kind of music because well. The thing is, what I love
It's
about his
pretty
first
out there.
albums, and his early '70s stuff is like very out there, but yet there's a pop rock sensibility that's very it's sort of very relatable. You can kind of get into it. It's not too weird where you're just like totally alienated from it, right? And yeah, his 74 album, his first album was Here Come the Warm Jets. And what's the track listing? Let me tell you what. The first track listing on that was Needles in the Camel's Eye. So that may not be the one. I'm kind of thinking it might be the second album. Because the second album was Taking Tiger Mountain by Strategy. And that first song was, oh God, what was it? Burning Airlines Give You So Much More. And I think that's an absolutely gorgeous song. It's got a lot of piano. It's quite out there, but it's very, very cool. Eno's got a great voice too, by the way. And if you want to check out his early stuff with Roxy Music, he was on their first two albums in the early 70s.
It's this song called In Dark Trees, I think.
In Dark Trees. Oh, that's a later one then. Okay, let me look here. You really should check out his earlier stuff, though. I particularly love his first two albums, personally, but I like a lot of his early stuff, to be quite honest. Let me see. Where's the damn track? Okay, the third album, the first song is Sky Saw.
What is this one? What is In Dark Trees off?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find In Dark Trees. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it a lot. Have you listened to Daniel Lanois?
Well, actually, produced some of his stuff. Do you know that?
Oh no, I didn't. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like.
Actually produced some of his albums, so there's a connection. It's just like, excuse me, actually produced some of U2's stuff back in, I believe, the '80s as well. So he's actually, made a lot of acclaim as a producer, not just a musician, right? And let me see. Damn, where's that? No one receiving. Darn, I just
make regular videos. That is a good idea. And shorts.
So what's the title? Give me the title again. I'm just going to type it in because I'm not finding it on any album here.
Oh, hold on. My game is in a cinematic, so it's completely hijacked my mouse. Or what was the name of the song? In Dark Trees.
In Dark Trees? I don't know if I remember sending you any albums with that, actually.
I'm not sure. But yeah, I did somehow land on that.
It's on an album called Another Green World. Okay. Have you listened to the earlier stuff, though?
I believe I did, and yeah. I was like, yes, this is something I would enjoy.
I particularly love his first two albums because I guess I'm kind of a poppy rock kind of guy, and there's a lot of very weird elements on those albums, but I kind of like the mainstream sound of them as well. In Dark Trees, yeah, here it is. It's actually the fourth song on Another Green World.
Yeah, check it out. It's neat.
Yeah, so it's not the first song at all. It's actually the fourth track. But yeah, that's a pretty good album too. I really like that one. It's kind of it's not quite as commercial as the first few, but it has a lot
right from the get-go. I was like, the more out there it is probably the more I'll like it.
Yeah, no, it's really it's a nice balance because it's more out there than the first two or three, but it definitely still has like enough hooks to kind of catch you in, right, to a lot of the songs. So yeah, it's a very good album too. I really like that album.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, early Eno is pretty brilliant, I think, actually.
Yeah. All right, we got a couple chats here. Goiler Greg says perhaps people who don't stream videos can make regular videos asking for help for pop.
Yeah,
We can
that's
get
a
the
really
Sprat
good idea.
King of Arizona. Yes, exactly. He says just get the word out. He goes, I wish we could get Doomcock to help. He seems like a good guy to me. If he really
Probably
needs
would.
the situation, he
You put
might
like $1 into a super chat.
Yeah,
or
damn. If we
$2.
could only get Doomcock to do
Put
a
a
you know
$2 super chat
even
in,
like an hour live stream to help Pop, man, I bet that would raise
But
raise a
honestly,
lot of
if
money.
you got a shout out from a $2 super chat, that would probably bring some
I
people
wonder
in.
if this is maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm being presumptuous, but if Jill put a shout out like a couple of bucks in one of Doomcock's Friday streams and said,
I don't think it would matter who it was. Honestly, Doomcock's
No.
genuinely a caring person, and any one of us put in a
I know,
$2
though-
super chat, he would read it and would absolutely shine a camera on
I
it.
know though that sometimes the super chats Scogely get a little more attention on his stream, and Jill is a person he has addressed before directly, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think he's aware of
Well,
her, and
well,
Jill
no,
is so beloved,
she's
right?
a mod on his channel.
So yeah, exactly. And I'm thinking if she put like even like a $2 or $5 thing, and got his attention, said, please, my friend has, serious medical issues, he needs help. I'm sure. Well, I know if she posted that as a super
I
chat,
imagine a lot of
he
people
would read it for sure, and I'm sure he would say, "Help this person." And I bet
I imagine a fair percentage of his audience has heard the name pop culture curator in passing, at least.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking it wouldn't hurt to mention it one more time, like one of these weeks soon, like maybe next Friday.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Just a thought. I don't know, but I just think that might help a lot.
Yeah, definitely worth a shot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Next
couldn't
Wednesday,
hurt, right?
I'll drop one in.
Couldn't hurt.
I'm working on an email to Doomcock myself. I used to Patreon him years ago. Several people at once would be more effective. I do not know Doomcock personally. I've never even been to one of his streams, so it'd probably be very effective if just some
He's
random person out of
yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah, he's quite aware. He knows. He remembers people. Like I'm pretty like he recognized like my name. He knows who I am. I'm not like nobody special, but
Yeah, he's really good at keeping up with the audience.
Doomcock's a nice
all the
guy. He
related-
pays attention to like who his audience is whatever. And
I've never been to his.
It's remarkable for somebody that has like 300,000 plus subs. He's
Oh, the really weird thing, Scogely, is I've never ever once given him a super chat because basically I'm just too broke most of the time.
Yeah.
But I'll just type some, my comments. I'll type some weird, witty thing in the chat that is like, ridiculous or weird, and Doomcock will pick up on it. he'll notice it, right, and he'll like read it out and he'll laugh and he'll get a big kick out of it.
Yeah, well, his entire panel follows me on Twitter, right?
That's
so like
cool.
he doesn't
Nice.
follow me, but his panel does, right?
Well, that's good.
So
That's
like
very
they
cool.
know who I am.
Yeah, it's weird. Like they even us like so-called little folks, right?
Right?
They do
Yeah,
seem to notice it, which is nice because, as I say, I've never given them $1 in super chats, and yet I would imagine over the last 2-3 years, whenever I've been on his channel, he must have shouted me out like 20-30 times for just typing in some weird comment that made him laugh, right? That he replies to, which is great,
Oh, we're coming up on the 3-hour mark here.
Oh, and it's getting what, 11:38 there, Gorilla?
Yeah, and I gotta be up in the morning.
Oh shit! You got to work? No, you got to work.
Well, I'm going to my sister's in the morning there because we do our Father's Day stuff on Saturday. So everybody comes down on Saturday. Then they got Sunday to do whatever and relax and stuff.
Of course, Father's Day weekend. I totally forgot. Yeah. Well, maybe you want to get to sleep soon.
Yeah, plus then we got the parade tomorrow that my kid has to walk in and stuff.
Okay. Well, anytime you want to go, man, that's cool.
Yeah. So
I should probably go think about eating that one of these days anyway.
I'm gonna end it. I think I'm gonna end it here. This would be a good place to stop it right at 3 hours there.
Sounds good.
There, so, just a sec.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, just a sec.
Yeah, it's getting that time of night, I guess.
I'm trying to get my chat pulled up here. Thank you, Lemon
Oh,
Pat,
Lemon.
for coming there very much. Thank you, Oiler Greg, for coming. With Oiler Greg there, he does some fantastic spoiler-free reviews on his channel there. Always make sure to check him out there. Yes. Thank you, Tiki of Doom, for coming.
Yeah, we should, Oiler Greg. I'll be there on Wednesday.
Yeah. Thank you, Yvette, for coming. I'll be back. I might be able to come to the backstage on Sunday. Depends on what time I get out off the lake. So, thank you, Pop Culture Curator, for coming. We'll get you that. We'll get you there, Arizona. We'll get you there, Arizona. There, we're getting close. We're making progress there. One stream at a time. One stream at a time here. Then let's see who else is here. Your channel on panel here. Thank you, Bird Prey 5, for coming. As you well have heard, he has some excellent rants when he goes on a rant. He goes on a rant. But Mondays and Tuesdays, Bed Life, always a highlight there for my end of shift in that. Listening to the Bed Life there, especially the Dear Bops. But on Wednesdays, he has Enterprise watch parties, and on Sundays, Twilight Zone watch parties. And now that Star Trek's back, we can see him become the Phantom Menace in real time with his reviews of Strange New Worlds there. And thank you, Connie Cleary, for coming. Connie has a bunch of shorts on her channel. Nice, cool little pets that she has there. And I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. Let's start with our LDG. I think he's sleeping. So if you ever need technical help or anything, there's always the backstage at freethenet.org/underground. What do you got going on, Scogli?
Oh, not too much. I'm probably gonna start streaming Star Trek Online as soon as I'm off here on Scogli Media.
Okay.
So
all right, that sounds good. PvP, what do you got going on?
Not much. It's 9:42. Should think about maybe trying to find something to eat. And I'm probably gonna crash in the next hour or two, get some sleep, much needed sleep. So, yeah, not much. It might be Friday night, but it's not going to be overly exciting. The best part was talking to all you guys here tonight, so that was fun.
Well, thank you for coming on. Jim, what do you got going on?
Yeah, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 4 episodes of Extreme Dinosaurs. And then we'll continue with Gremlins Secrets of the Mogwai on Tuesday.
Okay, cool. As for me, no Battle on 5 tomorrow, but I think I'll start the new Rome Total War remastered tomorrow when I get home. So that might be like a 9 o'clock thing. It just depends what time I get home. So, but I don't want to promise Babylon 5 at our normal time there. If oh wait, we got chapter meeting tomorrow night. I forgot about that. So yeah, I'm not gonna promise that. We do got Indiana Jones on Sunday, but he's gonna be going on some damn crusade or watching a damn crusade as the Christians go take over the Muslim land or something like that. You can smack me at any time there, Jerm.
Oh, I think the shipment that's going to be coming toward you would take care of that. The remote's going to be in your... I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give the remote to your kid.
Oh, that shot collar. Yeah, there we go. I'll have to find a shot. I wonder if Walmart sells them.
Yeah, they do. Hell, Amazon does.
Amazon does for sure.
Well, it takes too long for shipping there. It's already the 16th. So I'm gonna go to Walmart there, and I'm gonna get a shock collar for $40. I'll let you guys shock me. All proceeds will go to pop culture. So at Black Beers, we should have Black Beer get on Wednesday. So everything should get back on track there. So with that, I'm gonna end it. You guys have a good night, and remember to be a gorilla.